Peace, 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 peace. So I was on YouTube Live, and then I decided to come over here. Uh, oops, yeah, I decided to have people come over here. Peace, Jeweler TV. So this is better because I know this system, and y'all want to come on, hit the link, chill with your brother, Wise Prince Allah. And yeah, let's do it like that. Sound is good. All right, peace. Appreciate that. Yeah. So you were saying King Sun said he's a Muslim god. Okay, I mean, all right. I remember him saying something in an interview and all this other stuff that Dark Kim did on his channel. So yeah, if he's a Muslim god, I mean, uh, sure. And what does Wakil said? You see, brothers, that's what I'm talking about. We got one more old ass rapper that's a Muslim god. You see, we doing big things out here. What Kill got to say? Oh, he didn't say he was a Muslim god, but he's down with the Muslim gods. I mean, it's like me saying I'm down with the mystery gods. All right, well, that's cool. That ain't got shit to do with me. Well, you know, if someone were to say they down with the mystery gods, and I'd be like, all right, you know, ain't got shit to do with me. From what I could tell, they're really only online. So plus I'm over here on the West Coast and they ain't none of that over here. So I mean I really don't see them. I don't interact with them, none of that. So you know, that's I've never I've never found anyone like that. Wakil was saying that firstborn prince, ABG number 7, was praying to a mystery spook. Has he even met them? Peace, peace. Yeah. Has he even met them? You know, that's something that can cut out all the noise right there. Like, have you met them? Yeah, so yeah, so like He's dealing with belief, or like, okay, I mean, Firstborn Prince and ABG number 7 was sprayed to a mystery spook. Okay, I mean, maybe if they when they were 5 and 10 and 11, I can't speak. Yeah, those dudes from Atlanta. Yeah, because I met True and Living Gods from Atlanta. Yeah, but that's that. Like, I never met Firstborn Prince, and I never officially met ABG. I mean, I've seen ABG when I was at the show Improve, and he'd walk right by, but I never like officially met him. So, but and I wasn't there, so I personally can't say I was an eyewitness to whether or not they did or didn't. Um, you know, so but plenty of people have been, and that's something I've never heard. And I know I built with brothers that have known them since the 60s and 70s, 80s and 90s. Shit, 2002. And I've never heard that they prayed to a mystery spook. Well, what else is new? What else is what has been going on? Did that stuff with Saladin get fixed? Did that get straightened out? Do you know? Jeweler TV. Peace to everyone else. You know, peace to everyone else that's watching. Make knowledge born on this knowledge wisdom day. Oh, so there hasn't been any reconciliation on old dude's part. Yeah, that's great. On some 10% shit. You know, it's like, why doesn't the devil teach that? Because he desires to make all those people, all those weebleizations, all of them, fall under his trickery because he believes that they blind, deaf, and dumb, and wants to use their labor and use their name to make him richer. El God Sincere pays. Pays El God Sincere. He said, I knew Firstborn Prince personally. Peace to El God Sincere. Did you hear that the diss track that Solomon D did? Which one? Is it that whack ass one, that Rigor Mortis? The one he diss Dark Him? Or is there a new one? How you BG? How you doing, El God Sincere? Peace. All my true divine Allah. Peace to God. It's been a minute. All those that want to hop on, click the link, hop on. I don't know the name of the track, but it's at the end of a video he did for the universal flag. I know he did a diss like maybe a couple of years ago called Rigor Mortis, where he was talking about what the fuck he was talking about? The cosplay. Yeah, the cosplay god. The cosplay hold on, what was that? Dark Kim did the what was that? I know he said the cosplay god, but it's something else. He said something else. Oh, the trademark. 1 minute, please. Yeah. Yeah, why killer's a Muslim god. That's why we don't lose no time search for that which does not exist, and that is an explanation of what the hell a Muslim god is. Because if you say a Muslim is one who is of peace and God is the supreme being, why don't you just say your name's Peace God or Peaceful God? You see, you submitting to the will of Allah and you saying you're Allah. All right, 1 minute, please. No doubt. The trademark video. Yeah. Whoopsie madoodle. Gotta send this new one to I was born. Yeah. Meh. Uh, if he's talking about like cosplay and rigor mortis and I think his other diss track, it was like you know when Kanye said, I do this more than you, I do this more than you, blah blah blah. I think that was in there too. But I am not sure my weebalizations. I am not sure. But yeah, like because he desires to make slaves out of all that he can so he can rob them and live in luxury. What more does one have to say? What more does one have to say? See, people really be thinking they're the 5%. Really, they're the 10%. I can't understand why people are always trying to speak about someone when they died. Are you talking about you talk about Firstborn Prince? Or are you talking about what just happened? What was that, Wednesday? Or are you just you in general? Are you saying? Oh yeah, they got as far as the first degree, and that's as far as they went. Yeah, shit. Well, a lot of them look like they skipped and went to the 14th degree in a 1 to 36. his own self as being a righteous Muslim. That's the thing that they always go to. Or then they go to the 21st degree and the one at 36. And they talking about, that, yeah, they don't know that they're Muslims and shit like that. Yeah, but you see, that's what happens when you put the wisdom before the knowledge. You put the wisdom before the knowledge, and then you think you a Muslim. You see, that's what happens when you put the wisdom for the knowledge. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people got something to say about Firstborn Prince, and they ain't never said shit to his face. They ain't never, they were too young to even. They didn't even know this. They didn't have this knowledge. They were too young. They want to look at his life under a microscope, talk about the things that he dealt with, and then discredit him because he dealt with certain ciphers. And I've had these conversations with people. And I'm like, you're not even old enough to have actually walked with him. Like, okay, so he returned in 2021, right? He returned in 2021. It's about to be 24 years. It's about to be 24 years. I've never met Firstborn Prince. I never met him. It's about to be 24 years since he returned. Hold on. Or has it been 24 years? I know he returned. Oh, no. I think he returned after 9/11. It was around, yeah. It's either later this month or in October. But, it's not like it's my holiday, so yeah, so like God, are you aware that the American government are shooting missiles at crafts? What kind of crafts? You talk about aircrafts? Like commercial aircrafts? Or are you talking about like aircrafts that from another country? No, I'm not aware. I have been out of the loop on a lot of things. So Elgots and Sear, American government are shooting missiles at crafts. So are you talking about like unidentified aircrafts? You talking about identified aircrafts? You talk about UFO crap? Oh, okay. Peace. Knowledge born in the building. What it do, bruh? What it do? You see, hey, look. See, I'm back. It's funny. All the old videos that I premiered, uh, uh, what the guy name? God Cypher Divine was like, "Yo, God, I'm commenting. You ain't even, you know." But here I am on a live video, and he ain't nowhere to be found. I guess he tired of the okey doke. So about UFO crafts, unidentified flying objects. Peace. I saw the video. They saying they shot a missile at a UFO. I see. We missed you. Hey, look. You know. Look, I do that Sammy Sosa for you. You feel me? So UFOs. Um. Now, a UFO could be someone who hasn't identified themselves. Does an unidentified flying object, does that necessarily mean aliens? Or it means that have not identified themselves? Could that mean I'm at a big ass balloon? Well, balloons don't have like, where well, I don't know. I don't know if they got radios. But let's just say it was an airplane, and I didn't identify myself, and I'm flying over. Well, first of all, you can't even fly over most places like that, especially like the White House, the Pentagon, New York City. You can't do none of that shit. So, but even like you wouldn't even be able to fly over like the army bases and shit without identifying yourself. You either have to fly hella high up in the sky to where they can um, pick you up, or really low to where, well, I don't even know if you could do that really low and they don't like identify you. But I know there's an area, there's a section of the sky where they can you're on radar. So Elijah Muhammad spoke on the motherships. Yeah, Elijah Muhammad spoke on a lot of shit. Elijah Muhammad, he's my righteous brother. He's my righteous brother. Oh, I'm not talking about airplanes. Yeah, I figure. They don't even call them UFOs anymore. It's UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. All right. I remember you saying something like that. You see, so now it's making it, now we getting a little more specific. Unidentified aerial phenomenon. See, now you can't be in a jet and not identify yourself, right? That don't even fall underneath this unidentified aerial phenomenon. I know we are not alone in that universe. All right, so what do you mean by alone? Because we have a plenty of life here on Earth that we're not alone. Now, you talk about life on other planets and stuff. I do not believe there's aliens flying around in the sky. I'll be back. I gotta get some water. Some water, Miss Johnson. Some water. I need back to the votes. I need back to the votes. Where you at? in the bathroom? What were you doing? No more bread. Where's my cop? I said, what is he doing? I said, where's he at? Had to get some water. Cause I do declare. I need to get me one of them Southern bells. I do declare. Can you close the door? Babe, can you warm me up some of that soup? Huh? You thought what? You're on camera right now. Are you gonna do what I asked you? Is there any more bread? I didn't say that. You said you was going to the store to get some. Yes, they are called UAPs. They say dinosaurs were here for 240 million years. Yeah, dinosaurs are still around. Life in the universe. Y'all ever met a woman that was like, I do declare? You know those old school romance. Like, peace of God.
Peace, Lord. How you doing out there?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful, Lord. I'm here. I'm happy to see you, man.
Likewise, it's been a long time.
Peace to everybody in cyberspace. The black man God. Black woman Earth. Children is the greatest. We not no Muslims.
True
I don't
indeed.
pray 5 times a day to no rock because I'm more than the rock. I'm the mind, and this is the temple of the Father.
True indeed.
Muhammad is a messenger. I'm Allah. I got that message to the black man, and I realize who I am. I'm that original man. Black, brown, and yellow, we black. To make devil, you got to separate the black, the brown, and the yellow. To born God, to show and prove the family is one, you have to unify the black, the brown, and the yellow. My name ain't W.F. Muhammad. His name was W.F. Muhammad. I'm not a righteous Muslim. I'm a righteous God. He was a righteous Muslim. They were righteous Muslims. And respect to them, to the messengers and the prophet. Yes, indeed.
Peace.
When I see my lessons, I look at my lessons through the eyes of God. I don't look at my lessons through the eyes of no Muslim. I'm not W.F. Muhammad. He was. Peace.
True indeed. I see Neil deGrasse Tyson say that aliens would have reached the Earth in that time span. Yep. Niles Bourne said, better not believe anything. Belief is the absence of knowledge. There we go. Jula TV. Why do the government have a weapon in space to shoot at UPAs? Well, just in case, player. I don't even know if they have it. What is this weapon and what it look like? And how do they know if it's going to work on them? Are they saying that all UPAs have, or UAPs, pardon self, UAPs, are they saying all UAPs have the same material to where they can shoot it down? Who are they practicing on? What are they practicing on? Now, Born said, El Sincere, Jeweler TV, Almighty, peace to the true and living gods.
Peace, no doubt.
Well, trial and error. Well, they have to have some kind of inkling of what they're dealing with. You see, they can't practice on aircrafts on Earth to shoot down because like that's Earth's technology. If you talk about there's intelligent beings that fly aircrafts coming from somewhere else, then that's that's not from Earth, and they didn't make it on Earth. And so, if you're talking about the mothership, if we're going back to that, then I don't know. Was it made on Earth? And this, mothership, is it on? I forgot that movie that Jordan Peele made, but it was basically an alien aircraft that was hidden behind clouds that was acting like a cloud. Oh shit. Yo, Wise, I got in contact with my first educator. He lives in Vegas. Oh, that's peace. Did you call him? Y'all what's been new, Almighty?
Not much. Just taking it easy. Just taking it easy, Lord.
What I was telling them earlier, because I started one live and I started this one because the other one, yeah, I wasn't used to, is that I don't know if y'all could tell, but it's a little, I lost some weight. I've been exercising. I've been running on the treadmill.
That's a good thing.
I bought a treadmill several months ago, and I stopped running it, and then I started again, getting back on my P's and Q's, building muscle, and losing weight.
That's what's up, God.
Jeweler TV. If aliens are flying around in the sky, how's the original man God? If humans only went to the satellite called the moon, and they came past Pluto. Now, Jeweler TV. How does the aliens flying around in the sky negate that the original man is God? Nah, we just text or messenger so far. Okay, that's peace. That's peace. I did too. I lost 25 pounds walking and taking sugar out of my diet. That's what's up, G. That's peace. Congrats. Yeah, I this year I stopped the coffee. I only drink coffee at some of my accounts. Basically, I drink it when it's free. And so I stopped drinking coffee this year. It wasn't that big of a deal. I'm not even a coffee person like that. And recently I said no more soda. So I stopped drinking soda because that's just sugar in a can. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get back right. See, when I went to show and prove what the last time, I had this workout routine when I went, and the queen really liked me in those pictures when I was right there with I was taking pictures. Dark Kim and Kaheem Gadala. Yeah, and I was there when Knowledge Born and stuff. We took pictures, and the Queen really liked how like, cause I was like kind of cock diesel. I was kind of, I was bigger, and she liked what back in my large t-shirts again. Yeah, man, cause look, some people be looking, a couple of months pregnant, some brothers, and so they gotta lose that stomach. Back of my large t-shirt again. That's what's up. Yeah, that was a big one. No soda and no sugar or milk in my coffee. Yeah, I only drink almond milk. Yeah, so I cut down the soda. And a big thing, I'm not even a soda person, but I'm more of a juice person. And I gotta stop that juice. Like I would get one of those 100% apple juice, those liters or whatever they come in, and I put it in the freezer and I start drinking it, and I drink the whole thing. That's hella sugar, but I don't really like how sweet it is, so I'll water it down with water. I'll water it down even more. I don't like something hella sugary. Because aliens have not reached Earth, they are like lions and tigers, bears and whales and dolphins and fish. They not God. Huh? You lost me. Okay, so let's go back up. You said if aliens are flying around in the sky, how is the original man God? If humans only went to the satellite called the moon and they came past Pluto. All right. Now, because aliens have not reached Earth, they're like lions and tigers and bears and whales and dolphins and fish. They not God. Okay, so earlier you were asking how is the original, if there's aliens flying in the sky, how is the original man God? Let's I wanna, and then you're saying because aliens have not reached Earth. Yeah, so I don't know if you're having that discussion with yourself, but yeah. 100% juice, 100% apple juice. You see, that's how they get you. They say 100% juice and then apple afterwards. You see, so that's just juice, but now it's not 100% apple juice, right? You got to get 100% apple juice. The apple got to be before the juice, and it got to be organic too. Like my kids don't even know what Hawaiian punch tastes like, but we used to kill Hawaiian punch back in the day. Unless they're at their auntie's house or something like that, and they give them Hawaiian punch. But we never gave our children Hawaiian punch. We give our children honest drinks, honest juice, and stuff like that. Um, they don't know what what is it? Tampico, that Tampico juice. Boy, we used to kill that. I used to kill it back in the day. You're Almighty, what's the science? What you think about what we talk about? I'm a zero water fan.
That's pretty good.
Oh, you eating? All right. They have the same idea as Yakub. What was Yakub' idea of making a devil? He was predicted to make a devil 8,400 years before he was born, so he was born with a determined idea. Oh, whoops! I started going into the degree. 8,400 years before he's born. So he was born to make devil. The devil's ideas continue to do so, huh? Oh, continue to do. I've seen aircraft flying over Utah before, so my eyes do not lie to me. And were they UAPs? Come here. Seriously? Here, I'll turn the camera off. I don't know why you acting like that. Thank you.
I know some people, they be seeing a whole bunch of stuff. I said it before and I'll say it again. None of us was born with a chimney on our head, but a lot of people be smoking all type of crazy stuff. They be seeing all type of stuff flying around in the air. But nobody listens to me.
So, El God Sincere, did you believe or subscribe to aircraft UAPs before you saw that? Yeah, we are God regardless. If aliens came to Earth, how can we be God?
The
So,
alien,
so
the
you
alien part self, God. Go ahead,
go ahead,
continue.
go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt your cipher. Add on.
Go ahead, God. I'm taking a bite to eat. Go ahead.
Okay, the aliens that they talking about, God, is people that are not legally in America. That's as simple as I could put it with this alien stuff.
No, he's talking about the aliens that are flying in spacecrafts.
We got to identify flying objects on the tip of our eye. We got stuff that lives on the tip of our eye that's microscopic. You got stuff that's flying in the air that you can't even see with the naked eye.
But all these things have been identified.
Yeah.
Driller TV said Elijah said that aliens are like the animals on the planet Earth. They do not build a home for themselves. Well, then how the hell are they able to build aircraft? The animals on Earth can't do that. I thought I saw an alien spacecraft. It turned out to be the Fiji blimp. Huh? Yo, Knowledge Born, what the hell are you? What? My homegirl wants me to be her baby daddy, but she has a white girlfriend. I'm torn. Yeah, as long as she's not white. Now, El God Sincere. Indeed. So one of the aspects of the universe is that there's life. Life is a component of the universe. Now, but when you say life, how far are you taking it? Because bacteria are alive, viruses are alive, microscopic, things. Some of them are alive. So, so what exactly? You're like, there's life in other galaxies. Yeah, I agree. I'm talking about creatures from other planets. Still, why is the government shooting at aircraft in the universe? Well, who's to say they are? I asked you, how do they know their guns are going to work on this UAP? And you said trial and error. I haven't seen in the sky where there's battles and shit. Why
I watch
wasn't
that
the
movie all the time.
huh?
I watch that stuff on TV all the time in the movies. A
Yeah,
nice TV show.
yeah, but I got a sky right here. It ain't
It's very
happening in
entertaining.
real life.
I be watching it in the movie all the time on TV. It's very entertaining.
Jeweler TV. There are some things that can live without water.
How comes, yeah, where everybody at? Nobody want to get on the line with us? These Jeweler TVs and brothers and sisters, where everybody at? I would like to see these brothers online with us.
They can hear you.
I'm asking them to get on.
The Queen made some minestrone last night. I made them some chicken. I made them some chicken and dumplings.
Sounds good, good.
Yeah, it is good. Straight off work, got in that kitchen, made them some chicken and dumplings. There's a couple of my kids getting sick, so make them that chicken and dumplings and stuff. This time, before I always use chicken legs, drumsticks. This time I use thighs.
If they sick, try chicken vegetable soup.
Yeah. Peace, God. I'm on my way out, and we'll build back with y'all. Peace. To have life, you need water and the sun. In the sun. Just because there's the video, don't make it real. I agree. I like the movie Alien and Predator, but it's not real. Yeah, exactly. So like Almighty said, I'm putting the link in here just in case anyone wanted to hop on. So Almighty, what's some new stuff in your life?
Breakfast I be eating avocado and beets.
Oh yeah.
I eat that for breakfast to help lighten up the load. I'm working with it.
Eat that every day?
Yeah, as much as I could. Not exactly every day, like 4 or 5 days out of the week so far.
You want
And
to
I
break
eat.
it down? You want to break it down to everyone like you did when we talked last?
Yeah. But I'm also fruit in the middle of the night. That helps. That helps also.
Peace.
Peace. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
All right. The question I got is, if aliens is real, then how can the original man be real? Aliens flying around in the sky and all that kind of stuff just don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
you said if aliens are real, how can the original man be real?
okay, if aliens flew past Pluto
Mm-hmm.
and we only reached the moon, how is the original man God? Because aliens flew this whole distance. They have alien spacecraft and all that kind of stuff. They're saying that's what they saying. This is what they saying. I don't believe in aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I believe aliens are like dolphins and bears and tigers and all them kind of creatures. Now, the only creature I know that build a home for themselves is a beaver. Now, if aliens is real, they flew this whole distance and we can only reach past the moon. You understand what I'm saying?
What?
Okay, if we only
hold
okay,
on. No.
Okay.
I'm going back to where you said the only animal that builds a home for himself is a beaver.
Well, what other animal you know that builds a home? I don't really know. I don't really know much about animals like that. But I'm saying like the only animal I know that builds a home is a beaver. I don't know a dog to build a home. Okay, I don't know a cat or.
I'll answer the question for you. All right. Birds.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Ants.
Okay.
Termites.
Okay.
Let's see. There's spiders. Their web and everything.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. You moles, naked moles. You can.
See, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about those animals. But okay. Yeah. All right. So the question I have now is that
most animals build homes for themselves to get out of the elements. But go ahead.
Okay. So these animals build a home for themselves. Exactly. Do they build satellites? Do they have cell phones? Do they have cars? Do they? Oh, okay. No. All right. Now, these aliens that they saying is real, right? They saying they came this long distance. No matter how far they came this long distance. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't they be the supreme being of the universe? Because the Nuwabians, like Dr. York and them, is saying that they God and that they believe in aliens.
They not us.
No, okay. I know that. I know that they're not. But what I'm saying, the Nuwabians are saying that they are also God and that the aliens, they believe in aliens. See, I don't, I believe aliens are on planets. I believe there's other planets that have life. right?
Mhm.
But I don't believe those aliens are flying around in the sky the way they saying. Like, I don't believe that they are coming to the planet Earth and are like researching us or whatever they're saying they doing. I don't believe that. I believe those aliens are on other planets and they are content with their life and they are just living their lives. They're not concerned. They're not having a conversation on YouTube about other life on other planets.
Okay. All right. So before I get into what you're saying, I'm gonna talk to the people in the chat. All right. So peace to the gods in the chat. Wise, peace, almighty, peace. God's side divine. I was just talking about you earlier. So peace to the God, earth, all civilized with all is good with the universal family. Wise and all. Indeed, peace. Never knew what Jeweler TV looked like. Peace. They said never heard of a bird nest. And then they said probably going to have to do the knowledge from the beginning at Wise. Indeed. Knowledge Born said snakes, fox. I was going to say fox, squirrels, etc. They make their own homes. All right. So are you? I want to clarify your idea of what God is. Is your idea of God is the fact that if someone travels further than us to contact us, that makes them the supreme being?
I'm saying the original man comes from the planet.
I got you. But if the aliens travel further than us, that means they're more intelligent than us?
Wouldn't they be more intelligent? Because think about it. They built a spacecraft. They took their whole civilization to another planet. Because think about the distance that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about distance. How far how far are they going? They're taking their whole civilization. They're not going back to their original planet.
Why? Why not?
Because if they're going, okay,
in a lot of these stories, they leave their home. Why?
I don't know. I can't speak for them.
Okay, let's just say in a fictional world, right? Their world is messed up. Their world is messed up. And they gotta find a new world, and you know they ran out of whatever, and they came to Earth specifically. Even though there's billions and trillions of other planets they passed, they had to come to Earth for a reason. So they come to Earth, right? We haven't destroyed the Earth. The Earth is still good for us, right? Why would we need to leave? Everybody in our civilization needs to leave to find another planet.
Well, if these creatures,
their planet is dying. So go ahead.
But the question, all right. So then now the question is, how do we know that these creatures that left, right? You saying in
you said their whole civilization. That's why I'm saying their planet is messed up because everybody left. They're not going back home. You said this, and so
okay. So
let's not going back home.
You see,
so
this is a fictional. Yeah, this is a fictional story. This is why I don't believe that aliens are flying around in the sky. It's 2 million people flying around in airplanes right now as we speak. And every time I see a video, it's always a fuzzy video.
Yeah.
It's always this fuzzy video. And my camera on this phone, and this phone is the worst, bro. I'm going to be honest. This is the worst phone ever bought in the whole history of the world. This camera is pretty good. Why is it always a fuzzy video that they show us? Oh, the government released a video, and it's always fuzzy. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was in Jersey City, in New Jersey, and I thought I saw an alien spacecraft. It turned out to be the Fuji blimp. Your eyes can be tricked, man. I was in Atlantic City. I saw Penn and Teller, those magic guys, the magicians. And I'm telling you, man, I seen Penn in in a cubicle full of water. And this guy was in there for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm like, how's he alive? Your eyes can be tricked.
Exactly.
It's called
Yeah, it's
magic.
called a
Is that-
mirage. In the desert, we call that a mirage.
Yes. Yes. But the point I'm making is that your eyes can be tricked. Your ears can be tricked. You could believe that this is real and it not
You
be
can walk-
real.
I agree.
You know that you can walk down the street, walk past somebody smoking some Sherm or some Angel Dust or some K2 or some old crazy shit, and you catch a hit of that shit that they smoking, and that shit could fuck with your eyes for a minute. And then
Yeah.
you think you're seeing something that you're not seeing because you inhaled whatever the hell they smoking.
Yes. Yeah. You know, your eyes can be tricked. Your ears can be tricked. You can be tricked. You know, like when you watch these
And-
movies.
And the
When
devil,
you-
part of self, and the devil could put something out there that's not real to put doubt that the black man is God.
Yes.
The
Yes.
devil is always going to put doubt. You're going to put doubt to see if you about what you about or who you are, who you say you are. If you show and proving yourself through supreme force and power, through divine strength and righteous attitude, and he put that doubt in there because the biggest trick that the devil did, which is the master deceiver of the world, that everybody know the devil, but they don't know that they're standing right next to the damn devil.
Exactly.
So you see how this is all. Do you see how all of this is relative to what we're talking about?
All right.
I just try to make it as simple as I possibly could.
So when you were saying, like, let's go back to the question, because the question is, if the aliens are flying in the sky, how can
I
the
like
original
Star
man
Trek.
be
I
God?
do. Captain Kirk, I like him ever since he had sex with green women. I like that shit.
So-
Everybody is some crazy shit on Labor Juve or
Even
something.
though you don't believe, you don't subscribe to aliens, all that stuff, right? The question is coming from a point of, if they're real, how can we then be the original people? All right. So what I was going at with the scenario that we created, because clearly it's not true, right? But let's say, as you said, their whole civilization left. They're not going back to their planet. They came here. Clearly, they won't have enough resources to go back. So
I like that series on Star Trek.
They come back, or they come here for a reason, right? We don't have a reason as the original man to leave our planet. They are looking to go to Mars and colonize Mars or whatever, right? And so, but that's going to take thousands and hundreds of thousands of years to actually make Mars livable. So we don't have a reason to leave. That's one thing.
If you could terraform Mars, then why you just can't clean up the planet Earth?
Exactly.
The purpose of the devil is not to build the earth. The purpose of the devil is to destroy the earth. I said it before, and I said it again in 110. God utilized the earth. The devil takes advantage of the earth. God builds the earth. The devil tries to destroy the earth, mentally as well as physically.
There's people in the chat that's God, they travel as we have traveled. Okay. God, how old is the universe? Billions of years old. Well, I'm from the desert. So if you don't believe in aliens, what do you believe?
I don't believe in anything. I'm not a believer.
He's talking to Jeweler TV.
That the original man is God.
Okay. You believe that?
I know that.
Okay. So then
so.
To believe in something is to be like, it's like a suggestion. It's like you're unsure. When you know something, you know 1 + 2 equals
16.
what? You understand what I'm saying? Like when you believe in something, you're unsure. When you know something, it's a different situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It is what it
Well,
is.
don't forget, it depends on who you're asking, because some people will be like 1 + 2. Well, you got to factor in that space in between, so it's really 4. And so that's old dude. What the fuck is his name? The actor, the black actor,
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Yeah. So it depends on who you're asking, because he could say some crazy shit. So he said, El God Sincere said, y'all sound crazy. Pete at God, peace beloved. El God, word is bond, crazy like that glue. The same way that we are going to space, other people are going to spaceship. How can you say the same way we're going to space, other people, right? And so now you're saying these aliens are people now? El God Sincere, we look, I don't want to, because when you type, you don't get the full thing, right? So I don't want to misunderstand what you're saying. So hit the link, get on. Nope. Yeah. Is it Nope? I think it's Nope. Yeah, that was a good TV. That was a good movie. That's the one when the aliens were behind, acting like a cloud in the
I
sky.
think yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think you're right. I think
While we
that's
on the topic of TV, with all them speeding tickets I got, I used to like Speed Racer when I was little.
And why
Go, Speed Racer, go.
those aliens couldn't take the devil off their own planet. So how are they supreme than us at Jeweler TV? Yeah, because like, so even if they're aliens somewhere else, right? Dark Kim said this, is that they're still going to be the original man. And they're still
Who
going to
said
be
they're
the devil,
men?
right? So they're still going to be the original man where they're at, and they're still going to be the devil where they're at as well. You see what I'm saying? As above, so below. So, because who are the original people where they are at? Did they all just come out of the ground? No,
no,
right? So,
no.
if they're not little green men and shit, like in fiction, they will be someone, a group of people who are the original people of that earth. And are those people discriminated against?
When I first
Because
got knowledge,
you
okay, go ahead.
find in nature that certain things want to be with each other. There's some anomalies, there's some exceptions. The bluebirds want to be with the bluebirds. The crows and the owls be beefing. There's a war between them. The lions and the hyenas, there's a war between them. They don't like to be with each other. They like to be apart, right? Lions want to be with the lions. Elephants want to be with the elephants. The hippos don't like anybody around them. So they want to be with themselves, right? In nature, you find that things like to be amongst themselves, right? And so if the aliens are any type of intelligent life form, then there are going to be some that have existed before others, right? In evolution, or just how they came about, there's going to be a section of those aliens that were first and a section that came after them. What do you think about that?
I mean, I see what you're talking about.
I like that too. I like that channel too.
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. I you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't think about it like that. You know, I didn't think about it.
I like the badgers. What's the badger and the snakes? They go to war with each other.
Yeah.
Them two go at it. The snakes sting him, bite him, and he just go to sleep on them, wake up and punch him in the face, and then go.
It's like, if you're saying that life happened other places in the universe, and it's like us, then at some point bacteria evolves. At some point, life shapes, reshapes, and evolves.
Mhm.
Whether if it's a virus and there's something that counteracts it, and then the virus gets stronger. You see what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it, even we as a single cell organism evolved from a sperm, met the egg, boom, the Big Bang happened. Then we went from one cell to trillions of cells. So even us, the three of us, evolved from a sperm cell and an egg to having trillions of cells. That's the evolution we've had our own lifetime. You see? So then we would have to say, okay, these intelligent life forms came from somewhere. They didn't just pop out of the ground. So they evolved from something, right? And I'm not saying Darwin's theory of evolution is right and exact. I'm saying that, the original man had to build themselves to this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see
From,
that.
from intelligence to a physical body. There's steps and stages in which we got to get to, right? Because we're not talking about we're the body, we talk about we the mind, right? And so since the mind isn't a physical thing like our body is, we had
Mm.
to evolve to get to that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
these other intelligent life forms, they would have to do that as well.
Okay. All right. I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. What you're talking about.
Yeah, so those aliens couldn't take the devil off their own planet, so how are they supreme? And nope, Jordan Peele flick you mentioned back in the post. Yep. Wives just drew first blood with that cut. Killer TV. All right, so not is not, not it is not. The purpose of the devil is to try to replace the original man. He cannot do that anywhere else but the planet Earth. And he could do that if he destroys the Earth.
That's what he's trying to do.
How do I get in the live chat? Oh, so there's a link. I'm gonna add the link right here. You gotta click the link, then you gotta sign in
Put
to StreamYard,
Yeah,
all
put
that.
your name in and then
It'll
punch
give
in.
you, it'll give you all the things you need to do. Hit the link, and the alien was the ship in Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I only
There's a
seen
couple.
Nope like once, so I don't recall everything. God, you send me the link to talk. Riki Tiki Ravi. Huh? Riki Tiki Ravi? Tavi? Wise, is this your version of City Science? We up in the clouds now. Hey, so I was like, what's new? I haven't been on here a long time. So what we dealing with? And we already talked about the Muslim gods. We talked about a few things. And yeah, he asked the question. El God Sincere, scroll up in the chat almighty. You will see the link and call in. Yeah, so the whole point is no matter what aliens do, how long they travel, what they bring with them, it doesn't matter. We still the original man. And
I
we
can see
You know
that.
what the aliens eat? I want to know what the aliens eat in their spaceship.
Peace, El God Sincere. Peace to God.
Oh, you got me, God? I'm there.
Oh, I
I
thought
got
that's
you.
who
I
that
seen you,
was.
G.
I thought
Yeah.
that's who that
Peace,
was.
God.
Peace, God.
Peace,
How,
Almighty. Peace, God.
how
How
you
y'all
doing?
doing? I'm
All
doing
right.
good.
All right, whoops. All right.
I'm watching you on TV and on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I ain't get that advanced yet. I got to learn to do certain things at another time. Me just getting here is just exhilarating to me.
That's good, G. Welcome on the channel.
No, but yeah, God. So what I was saying, God, when I was building earlier was that just recently
I'm
of
listening.
America shooting at something in the space. So why is America shooting at shit? You know what I'm saying? They shot the spacecraft, but the spacecraft kept going. The fucking missile just disintegrated. And so they know that's what you think we have all them stations up there from China, Russia. We got all got space stations up there, God. They don't even tell us about the different space stations. All they saying is that, and then they got the James telescope.
Space stations, children's stuff. Yeah, toys. And the M16 is made off from Cartel. What's that? There's a name. There's a name from a toy. I forgot. I forgot they call that. You ever heard
Oh,
that before
we lost them.
about the M16? Yeah, the God. Yeah. I wanted to share about when I first got knowledge of self, religion, my manifestation of religion. When I first got knowledge of self, and to believe is to have doubt. That was my manifestation when I first got knowledge of self. Some words I don't use when I realize that I'm God. I don't use the word believe. I use the word know.
See, I was taught that religion was to rely on a mystery spook.
I agree. Rely on the lie and keep God a secret to the world. Yeah,
Yeah.
rely on the lie.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Did you see the video with King Son and Wakil?
No.
There's a video that was loaded up last night around like
Uh-huh.
maybe like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
El
It was
Sincere.
Wakil and King Son.
I don't know, El
Yeah.
Sincere. I don't know if
Yes.
you
No, I
went
didn't see
out,
that
if you
on
still, if you was talking
Jewel
but you
TV.
weren't on the screen.
Huh?
I didn't
I
see
don't
it.
know if you was talking but you went off the
I,
screen. Now you're on the screen, so I don't know if you was
what?
talking.
That I was. What? Hold on, God. Let me turn off the TV. Hold on, God. Let me turn the TV off. All right. Now, what'd you say, God?
I cipher the God, cipher divine
Hey.
said peace. El God sincere peace. So I don't know if you was talking,
All right.
but
Yo, can
there
you
was
hear
a
me?
yeah. Now I
Right.
can hear you, but there was a moment you was off the
Yeah.
screen, so I put you back on the screen. So I don't know if you was talking, but now you're
Right.
back on. Now
Right.
you're back on.
Right, because you know they call these smartphones, but these phones do the dumbest shit. I don't even know how they call them smartphones, because the shit they be doing, God, you put your phone in your pocket, next thing you know, you butt down somebody. It's just crazy how these phones are set up, you know. But they call them smart. But yeah, God, I'm just looking at the broader aspect of the law. They said we created the universe maybe 78 trillion years, and it existed for 10 trillion until the scientists decided to blow the 66 trillion years ago, when it just run through a person scientist didn't want change, you want to change shit up. We're doing well at the beginning, you know, our Asia. But then, you know, that's dissatisfied. You know, you're always find dissatisfied. That's why Yaku had to make devil. Because dissatisfied people look just like you and me. You know what I'm saying?
You can
So
see
they had to
followers, yeah.
make a blueprint. Yeah, of what a dissatisfied person truly is, you know? And so that's why we made devil. You know, when I said what was Yaku's idea of making devil, devil is always gonna be an idea in the minds of these devils. That's what they do. That's all they know how to be is devil. You know, so by them like
Yeah.
yo giving up information in the picture that I just seen, God, that was just it was 2024 that picture came out. It's just getting to us now. And like, you know, they want to give out cuts and pieces. And so you can't completely believe everything or what Americans say because they deal with a lot of corruption and lying. You know, they devil. That's why we have to run them from amongst us. But so if you know this is what they're gonna do, they always gonna have different means and measures to like create more devilsmen. Like the devil they got up in office, you know, convicted criminal Donald Trump. He's the biggest devil that's running the house. But that's why he could get away with the things that he do because the whole system is corrupt. But they didn't have nobody that they could throw out there to do what they want to do themselves. So now you got angry white folks, and now it is what it is. Like Malcolm X said, the chicken came home to roost. When that devil got murdered, you know what I'm saying? I was bad about nobody. But you know what I'm saying? You put out the energy in the universe is coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? So with all that hatred that Trump is saying about black people this, black people that, it came back and it affected one of his highly beloved people. God, listen, Allah is God in the heaven and earth below. He is just and true, and there is no unrighteous in him. For he is not unseen, he's seen and heard everywhere. For he is all I see.
All I
So
see.
yeah, God, and that's where we at being born to be Allah. You know, I got knowledge tonight from Queens. I'm from the desert. Yeah, you know where I'm from. I grew up in the desert. You know, you know. I remember going back in the day, just come from the desert to be with the God from Medina and Mecca and Piran. It was just a way of learning to be more rounded, more cultural. Yeah, God. So that's why I spoke about that because that's the new information that they just put up about this missile. But why is America shooting that shit in space? Why would they have a drone to shoot at something in space? Why is that there? That question, fuck with the drone, the spacecraft. I'm know what the fuck is these devils doing up there with drones with weapons? Are they for to fight the Russians or the Chinese? Because remember, they got space stations up there too. And so when
Exactly.
you go to war, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, God? So when
Yeah,
if
cause
we go to
like,
war, they have to like, yeah,
cause like for example, there could be spacecrafts that drop bombs from there, and so how do
right.
they negate that? So they have to
Well,
be
they
able to
experiment
shoot
up there,
other.
God. They experiment.
Yeah, yeah. So then it wouldn't just be America; it'll be other countries that have
Yeah.
guns to shoot down spacecraft.
Well, make a perfect example, right? They said that Christopher Columbus discovered America in 1492. And so how can you discovered something that was already there. The original people there was the Indians that got exiled 16,000 years ago. That's who
Mhm.
the Mexicans, the Incas, the Aztec, and the Mayans, that was the ones that left 16,000 years ago from Mecca. So they've been over there. So when Columbus came over there in 1692, he found life already there. So how can you be the discoverer of life? That's the same thing I have to bear witness with these faiths. They already know they going somewhere and trying to say, oh, well, we the first people in space. You know, ain't nobody but the Americans made the space first. You know how you talking to Haka? It's an ego trip for them to say, yeah, we made it to space before y'all. So, but then when they get up there, they realize that they ain't the only ones there neither. And that's why I put that analogy together. The same with Christopher Columbus coming to America and South America, Central America, and North America, and say that he's the discoverer of America. Which is a lie. How can you discover something that always been there? And so that's why my idea of me saying that there is something up there that got to, Russia, China had a space station. They speak about the things that they do. So you know it's more than what they say. We only getting the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Epstein shit with these devils, you know what I'm saying? We only gonna get a little bit of the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they are. They're liars. And so they always gotta find a way to lie understandingly. Knowledge they wisdom pretty
Okay.
much. That's the they mathematics. Knowledge wisdom. So you gotta understand your wisdom, understand the wisdom, and understand where they coming from with the bullshit. Because you're
Okay. So
intelligent, yeah, God. Huh?
so, but you got to also factor in that you get a little bit of information. That doesn't mean that
Is correct?
because you. Well, no, no, no. All because you're coming when you come at certain things with a perspective, right? Like thinking that there's aliens, right? So one aspect, and
God, I don't know. I don't know what their life form is. I don't know if they alien. Well, they. All I know is there's a life form of what we was heard to be, given to us as what an alien is. We didn't make this up as original people. Remember, these devils done gave us a picture and said, "Oh, these niggas are aliens. They might not even be what the crackers want to what it is." So we don't have a complete idea of any information of what their life being is. Alien people, whatever it is a means of communication. They could have been here like, they said the Earth existence is 13.7 billion. So they might have been on this other part of the earth since then. So I can't understand what their life form looked like. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, so I said aliens, so automatically you got a picture in your mind.
What
So
we
I'm
was
talking.
taught. Yeah.
So I'm
They call
so
great. They call grays, God, the grays. They have names
yeah,
for them and everything.
yeah. So well, keep in mind that original people did have paintings of people or life
Yeah.
forms that look different. So we're
That
not
they, right,
necessarily
God.
just talking
Hmm.
about the color man, right? And I'm not saying
Right.
these pictures or whatever are right
Hmm.
exact. I'm just saying that whatever. So what I'm saying
Uh-huh.
is that, and what I was striving to say is that the last decade there's been a
Uh-huh.
big push to say that aliens
Hmm.
are the ones that built the earliest civilization. So
I heard that.
they're talking about
The
Egypt.
same ones that were talking about monkeys and gorillas
Right.
is
I
the
know, God. They
original.
said, remember, we the youngest. We are the youngest nation in the space of the universe. We're the youngest. Remember, we had to go from fucking stones and fucking living in the cave and living in a
You
different
said we the
environment. We had
youngest.
to learn to cook. You had to
This is the youngest part of the
relearn how to live.
universe.
You know, and that yes, the youngest.
No,
Yes,
you
because
said
the
we're the
universe already
youngest.
had people living inside the space already. Yes, God, I bear witness we the youngest of the universe with the different things in life. We had to
Okay,
start
so
from the very beginning of being
where
cavemen, learning how to use
where
fire
where
riding
are
horses. We were the youngest ones, and now we getting ready to go back into where the other planets and other people have already done years ago.
okay? So
We're the youngest. Yeah.
where do you find the information that says one, we're the youngest, and two, that there's someone older than
I
us?
The
got.
Caucasians. I
The
thought the
God, no, Allah is
scientists,
Caucasians
God, God.
6,000
Allah,
years ago
Allah is the great.
was the youngest.
Allah is the oldest that come.
the
Yeah, and
You
who's
say
scientists
what,
are
Allah?
saying
God?
that the scientists are saying
Listen,
that
God.
this is the youngest part of the
Yeah,
universe, and
yeah,
that out there where they're saying the
yes.
aliens are is the oldest part. And the
Oldest,
reason I'm
right?
saying that these
Yes,
aliens don't
yes,
exist
God.
because if they're the oldest, then they're saying the scientists are saying that the
Right.
dinosaurs were here for 240 million years. Then
Yeah,
that is
right.
a span of
Absolutely.
time that they would
Right.
have reached this
Hmm.
planet.
And we
How
had we
about
had original
from the
people. We
Okay,
had
Jetsons?
original people living at that time when they were dinosaurs. There are original people that were still living also. We didn't just pop
What's
okay.
up later
that
on,
Dino?
So
huh?
the great
I like Dino
disconnect,
from the Jetsons.
the
What you say,
great
God?
disconnect, the great disconnect that's happening right now is to say that, all right, El God sincere,
Yeah, God. Uh huh.
what what is the beginning of the original man?
Original man has no beginning, no ending. He's older than the sun and the stars.
So how are you going to say we're the youngest? How are
You
you
said
going to
what?
say
I
we're the
thought the
youngest?
Caucasians was the youngest out of the Caucasus Mountains,
Well,
6,000
yeah, God. They
So
they only
how
years.
right. They
how
only
you going to
6.
say we're the youngest and we don't have no
No,
earth record?
God, I'm not saying that Allah is the youngest. I'm saying our human life is the youngest. Allah always existed
But
because
you
Allah
said
comes
us.
through the mind. Allah, the original man. Atom, God. Atom spells what? Adam. Allah, the original man.
All
We
right,
are the
so
Adam, God. And we
He's
came here,
speaking about the universe.
but we
no,
always
no,
going to
he
be the
said
father of
he said
father
us.
civilization,
We are
God
the
of the universe.
youngest. He
God,
said
father civilization.
we are
Oh,
the
you talking
youngest.
about what man say, huh? You said what,
You
God?
said we are the youngest. So
We are
I'm
the youngest.
asking,
We're the youngest life form. I'm not
okay,
saying
so
that. Yeah, life form.
yeah,
There's life form that is older than us, God. It's
where
older than us.
who
We are the
who
youngest life form in the universe. That's
who
why we have to
who
start from all the way
who's
from
who,
scratch and
who's
get to the
older
point
than
of
what life form is older than the original man?
God. Is no life form that's older than the original man. I
You
just
just
told
said.
you there is no life form. The law is
You
God in the
just
heaven
said.
below. And I
You
said
just
that there's no history. No, we have no life. If we older than the sun, moon, and stars, God,
God. You
we are the
just
creator.
said
We
there's
are the
life
creator of the
forms older than
universe.
us.
Listen,
You're
we
not
are
listening to me.
Allah. Okay, go ahead, God. Go ahead.
what you just said, because the
Uh-huh.
reason why I just asked that is because you
Uh-huh.
just said that we are the youngest life forms
In the
in the
galaxy.
universe. And I'm saying,
Yeah.
how are we the youngest when there's nothing before us? So then what do you
We're
say?
the ancient of ancients.
No, who said there's nothing before us? Where do you
I
get
said
that
that.
from?
I
Yeah, you
said that.
said ain't nothing before us, but you said, how can nothing be before us? If I'm saying this is the youngest planet solar system with 9 planets, this is the youngest that created, but there were other planets and stars and things that
Well,
already existed.
I'm
I'm
not
talking
talking
about
about the planets, God. I'm talking about, you said life
the
forms. I'm
universe.
talking about
That we
life
are the
forms.
youngest, God. We are the youngest in the universe that was created at the last stages of our life. We are the youngest, God. Allah is the oldest thing ever will exist. You know what I'm saying? Allah, the original man, he has no beginning or end.
I thought the
Older than the setting sun.
Caucasians was the
So I'm saying,
youngest.
God, listen, you misunderstand what I'm building about. I'm saying that our solar system, the sun and the 9 planet solar systems, is the last solar system made. There are others,
Okay,
they coming in to realize that there are other stars with planet and life further out there by them out there sending telescopes, God.
I
So
agree.
we are, yeah. So we
So,
are the
but
youngest
okay,
of
so
that.
what I'm saying is that you said life forms. So
Right.
I'm making a distinction because
Except
all
they,
right, I don't see the planets and the stars as a life form.
why
Is
not,
that
God? We
is that
have
what
them in
you're saying?
real life. They're real life existence. They real life. How can you
Okay,
not exclude them?
Matter
okay,
is matter.
so what what we were initially talking about is
Right, God.
intelligence, right?
The
So
youngest, the
we were
youngest,
all right, so
the
hold on.
youngest, God.
We were initially talking about life forms as in aliens and us humans.
Right.
That's what we were talking about, right?
Right. And I said that
So,
they grays. They call grays. I remember that
okay.
part, God.
So whatever they're called, we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about intelligent life forms that
Uh-huh.
are living, right?
Uh-huh.
So let's just keep it like that. I'm not
What do you
including
mean? People like
stars.
what living? There's life forth in all parts of the universe, God. What do you
I
mean by
agree,
living?
but hold
Yeah.
on, Z. Let's focus on
Okay,
what
I'm
we were
focused, God.
initially talking about. Let's
Right, God.
focus
We
on what
talking
we're
about
initially
life in
talking
space. We
about.
talking
All
about
right.
why Americans and why China and Russia got satellite station in
No.
space. That's
That's
what we
not what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about.
Humans, God. They're humans.
Okay, that I'm not talking about that.
Who are you talking about
What I'm
then?
talking about, I'm not talking about stars, planets,
I
satellites,
don't know what you talking about,
moons,
God.
nothing, right? So let's talking about intelligent life forms like humans, right? Is there any intelligent life form that's older than the original man?
Yeah.
No. And the people
Okay,
that the galaxy
okay.
that I'm talking about, they're original people too. Wherever they are, wherever people call their life, they're part of the original people too. Why
Are they
aren't they?
older than us?
Yeah. Why are they not original people too?
No, I agree, but are they older than us?
Stop. Listen, we are all go through life stages of age and beginnings, and like, yo, as right now, even the universe will continue to grow in age, God. Everything has a beginning of being born into the life and start to grow in life, and it goes further. Just because we have not found you, or you don't have the knowledge to have your own spaceship to go out there to see, we got to only take with what we know that is given to us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be
Can
blinded
I
to
say
the fact.
something?
The science of everything in life is that's what he said. What is knowledge? To know, look, listen, observe, and respect. Knowledge is the foundation of everything. Knowledge is accumulated facts, God. So the more knowledge you get as you get older, these are facts that you add on to your vocal life. So that's another
I
form of
agree.
the science of everything in life. That they used to call it UFO. Like you said, they used to call it UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. Same shit, just a new name. But they already know that there's something in this universe that is greater as the original man. Remember, we had to start over to see and realize that we were God again. Because I don't know what planet system we came from, but I do know one thing that we had to come from dinosaurs and that period of time to get to where we at now.
One a supreme being black man from Asia.
What's the matter, Noonie?
So what were you saying, Almighty?
Nah, you go ahead.
I would like to add on that. First of all, if we're going to talk about aliens, you can't
Hey.
separate aliens from light years. And I'm trying to figure out wherever these aliens came
Right.
from, if they
Mm-hmm.
exist, what the hell were they eating for trillions of years to get over here
God,
to the planet Earth?
God, listen, I don't know what they eat on their planet. I don't know how, you know what I'm saying, they get their
Do
guard,
you
they
know how
govern.
far light years are from here?
Oh, yo, 18,000 light years away. I know what light years are.
Yeah,
Millions of
And
light
what's
years.
going to live?
they can't
Millions of
travel
light.
light years either. They can't
Huh?
travel that. Only
Yeah.
light can travel light years. So
Listen, dog.
they would their whole civilization would die off before they even get here.
Dog, you ever heard of dark energy and black matter? Yeah, the pop, you mother look, hey, hi.
Yeah, that was
Hey, yeah.
that guy that they brought that came to the parliament was talking that.
One boo
The
boo.
Doug and stuff.
Listen,
Oh yeah, what's his
yeah.
name?
I know it.
Supreme. I
No,
forgot
his
it.
name is
Yeah, this
Cape
fat
Man.
belly.
Cape Man. What's his name?
Mhm. Yeah. Hey,
They had
yo,
a
dog, I
problem
got,
with him because he wore a
yeah,
cape at the
yeah.
school. I forgot his
At the
Oh, you
name.
talk
rally?
about Born Mastermind.
Yeah, War
Yeah,
Mastermind.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
yeah. You talking about
Dark
that?
matter and all that stuff.
So where they having the rally at in September, God?
At a law school in Mecca.
Oh, I figured that because we got
I
no.
wanted to also share. I wanted to also share
Yeah.
that
No,
while we on the
so
topic
y'all don't
of
have the TV on. Yo, God.
toy
Yo, God,
stuff.
listen, I have to get back with you, man. You know? Yeah, my wife is like, yo, he wanted to come on. Y'all want to go and, listen. All right, let me go downstairs, because I got, my granddaughter, she's ready to play and all. Nah, Dad, I have no problem with you. Okay, babe, I'm getting ready to get out the room. I'm going to go downstairs and see what I eat. Hold that thought, God.
All right, God. I see you
Yeah.
busy. I
Huh?
appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah.
Yeah, please come back again. Maybe we
I ain't
could
going, I'm going
get some
downstairs,
clarity
God.
to this
What you talking about,
Oh,
me?
stuff.
Oh, no, I got to
I'm
go
gonna
down.
go through these comments right quick.
Uh-huh.
God's after buying hold on, let me put my glasses on.
Uh-huh.
In an event of an actual alien encounter, nations would likely adapt their existing defense protocols and existing legal framework to address the
Mhm.
unforeseen situation, similar to how they'd handle any major unknown threat. Why set up an alien
Mhm.
task force or an alien protocol if it wasn't a possibility? At Wise, I think the God is referring to our planetary system, not the original man or mind.
Right.
He should make the distinction between sentient beings and planets that can bring life, that can
Mhm.
born life. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure. Born Mastermind Cape Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. I had to come
So
down.
we already
Yeah,
went
God.
through that.
But
Now we're
that's
clear on things.
that was a good, it was a good dialogue because it's always expanding the knowledge that you have. Knowledge is the key and life is the door. So the more knowledge you have, the more doors you could go through. And that's how you should be in life, is be able to be like a janitor. When we growing up going to school, janitor had all them fucking keys on a key for each door. So the teacher got locked out the gym class, or somebody got locked out. The janitor had the keys, and that's how I look at knowledge. Treat yourself with knowledge as the key, and life is the door. So the more knowledge you acquire in life, you become able to go through many more doors. You know, and that's knowledge, wisdom, God. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that this forum, that we there to like build with each other strong with mathematics, that is like living mathematics. So you can't talk about pardon me. You know what I'm saying, God? You gotta be living it. It's a whole different by you applying it and living it. And it's good that you had this forum, Now what's the next topic?
Topic I would like to build on is while we on the topic of all these aliens and stuff that's light years away, that I
Right,
don't see what the hell they eating to survive their journey,
right.
because the only rocket ship that I see here that survived the journey of the planet Earth that we all live on. whether we standing in America or they standing in Russia or they standing in China or they standing in India or they're
But
standing on
God,
the North Pole or the
listen,
South Pole or Africa. What I want to
listen.
build on is just in case if all the food don't fucking run out, are we gonna start growing
John
our
talking
own
about
fruits
that
and vegetables?
food. Well,
Are
you
we
gotta
gonna
get
start
on.
growing our own? Are we gonna start growing
Listen,
our own fruits and vegetables?
I eat one meal a day, God. I fast
You
all
still
day
gotta
long,
have
drinking
food
with
to
juice.
eat. You
God,
still gotta
listen, I
have
know.
food.
Listen, you
You
ever heard
still
of
have
Dick
to have
Gregory?
food to eat.
You heard of Dick
God,
Gregory?
pardon me, God. When you were speaking, I didn't interrupt you.
Pardon me, God.
You know what I'm
Pardon me. Take
saying?
my
Pardon
apology.
me,
Forgive
God.
me,
As
God.
I was saying,
Pardon
you know what I'm
me.
saying? If all these farms are going out of business, you know what I'm saying? Are we gonna get involved with growing our own food to save ourselves? That's what I wanted to build on.
Right.
While y'all on the
Yeah.
topic of space
Okay.
and
Well, we didn't.
dinosaurs and
Right. But we didn't have no
din-
main subject. We just got on here building, so we didn't
yeah,
have no
that's the
not
point.
one.
My point is while y'all talking about stuff that's off the ground of the earth, I would like to build on the science that's on the
Yeah.
ground or
You
in the ground for
you
we
worrying
could
about
grow.
eat, God. You worrying about eating.
That's right. Food for thought is food for the
Yeah,
mind,
God.
and food for the body is food for the
Mhm.
physical composition. But the
Absolutely,
point of
God.
the matter is everything that I'm seeing on YouTube, because this ain't the only YouTube. This is not the only YouTube channel that I watch. I watch a
Uh-huh.
lot of stuff on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, yeah,
And
me
I'm
too,
saying
God.
that a lot of farms are going out of business in
Hmm.
America that feeds the people, and America is losing billions, trillions. They save trillions of dollars and millions of dollars, and they're messing up their own money. You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? And now we know that they don't care about them, and if they don't care about them, we definitely know they don't care about us. So
So,
I would like to know, under the circumstances, most of us live in a concrete jungle. If under the circumstances, if there is no more food that's grown, how are we going to sustain our existence to even eat one meal a day?
so Knowledge Born asked the question. He asked, "Are you? Who are you asking, and why? God don't wait for no man."
Right.
So he's asking, "Are you growing your own food? Who who you asking, and why? And God don't wait for no man."
Oh, that we don't
Right.
sit at home waiting for Mr. God to bring us food. Factly,
No.
now factly.
So
Right.
he
No,
asked,
no, not at all. What I'm saying is that our energy was into these spaceships and
"Yeah." He's
these
asking, "Are you?
dinosaurs.
Are you
So we
No,
growing?"
passed that now.
I'm in
Yeah,
a
we passed
concrete
that.
jungle, and the space that I don't have enough space to grow my
Well, I
own
live in
food.
Delaware, God. I'm in Delaware, and I got a big backyard. So I plant any type of food that I want to make. I go right in my backyard because I have enough, land to do that. So it's different from me. I know it's different from you because you live in the concrete jungle. So maybe you need to find a place to live in America that meets up your criteria of where you can plant food. If you know you can't do it in the concrete jungle, my best bet to you is like, yo, find another part of the United States to live where you got a little land in the backyard to bury, make plants and food and things that is edible.
You could
That's
grow
the
food on a balcony. You
yeah,
can. There's
you got
plants that
If
you
rice
you
can grow.
though,
have a
God.
balcony,
Yeah, you start growing
a lot of
food.
us in New York, we packed on top of each other. We don't
Right,
Yeah.
have no
right.
So
balcony.
Yeah,
yeah, okay,
God.
but there's also plants that grow vertically, not horizontal. So you can
Like
have
what?
a tower where you can grow food vertically. There's a lot of plants that grow indoors, right? Because I don't know about where are you at, Jeweler TV?
By Lakewood, New Jersey.
All right, so
Okay.
we got
That's like
Mecca.
maybe like an hour and
You
a
say
half away
what?
from New York.
Is
Okay,
what?
so we
It's like
got
an
You
hour,
should.
hour and a
Mhm.
half away from New York.
All right.
okay, hour and a half from New York. You're kind of breaking up. So we got Mecca. We got
Delaware?
what they call Delaware?
I don't know, Delaware. I ain't never
Where?
gave it no. I ain't never gave it no righteous name. When I came here, God, I call it Delaware because it was never given a name. You would have to ask Karad that.
Uh,
You know,
what
you know the
what
God
what
Karad?
area? What area in Delaware?
I'm in Dover, by Dover Air Force Base. I've been here Wisdom Power years.
Okay, because I know.
So he's about 2 hours away from where I'm at.
Right. Yep.
Okay,
Yep. About
Yeah,
that.
he's like 2 hours south of where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
all right. So basically, y'all right in like 2 hours away and stuff. So y'all on the East Coast, and I'm on the West
Yeah,
Coast.
we're on the East Coast, God. Yes, we're all on the East Coast.
I'm
North
not.
Carolina, South Carolina, New York, Jersey,
Nah,
Maine, Boston, New
Nah,
Hampshire, Vermont.
why is it in Seattle?
Oh yeah, Seattle.
I'm
Yeah,
on the West
that's the
Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah.
That's the
So
West
what
Coast.
what I'm saying, peace, and I was born. So
Peace.
so what I'm saying is that based on
You freezing,
geographical
God.
location, huh?
Peace to the
You said
gods.
what?
Peace, brothers. How
Peace.
y'all doing?
He's doing well.
Peace.
Peace.
Doing great, God. Peace, Almighty.
So what I'm saying, what I was getting at is that based on your geographical location, that would
Uh-huh.
determine what you can grow outside, right? Because not all plants uh, grow well in different climates. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's some plants that can't grow in the desert,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's some plants that don't grow in
Cactus.
Nevada.
What's that? Cactus.
Not even that. Like it's even you can even take it to the fact that like
Mm-hmm.
the rising sun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The way the sun, the way the earth turned and how the sun shine on the earth in certain places.
Right.
Like it's but what I wanted to say was this though, right? Now, okay, we all live in pretty much urban areas, right?
Right. True,
But
indeed.
it's thousands of urban gardens that you could be a part of in the country, and it's hundreds in New
Mm-hmm.
York, I'm sure. You know what I'm
where
Right.
saying?
I saw, yeah, I saw that comment.
Like for everything you saying, Almighty, like it just sounds like excuses. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like if you want to grow some shit, you could grow some shit, guys. Like
Mm-hmm. Sure enough, kid.
they got a yard at the school. If you wanted to help grow a garden at the school, ain't nobody gonna say no.
Right.
You
Yeah.
understand what I'm
So.
saying? But this is what I'm saying. Like we gotta stop asking who and what's gonna do what
Yeah.
and start saying, look, this is what I'm doing. If you want to help me, come on.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you gotta be the activator. You feel me? We
Put it
God,
in.
bro.
Put it in
We is
motion.
God. Almighty God Allah. You feel me? We gotta be the activator. If we want to see a change, we gotta make that change. We
Indeed, that's what
can't
we
wait
gotta
for
do.
nobody to do it. Not
Today
one
mathematics.
person.
Yeah. Today
You know what
mathematics.
I'm
Knowledge
saying?
wisdom.
And it tell us that we
Mm-hmm.
learn this. We learn this in our we read about this in our lessons, but we
Mm-hmm.
learn this in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
When you live, you get to learn. Like, look, man, if something got to happen for me, I got to get off my ass and fucking do it. You feel me? It could be 100
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers know how to do it. You can ask them. Motherfuckers be like, man, look, you better learn like I learned.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you learn, you ain't just supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn and do it, and then show
Right.
somebody else how to
Mm-hmm.
fucking do it.
Right. What I was doing was just putting that into the atmosphere because it
But
just
don't,
seems
and
strange to
I
me.
understand. I understand what you was doing, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying because I see what you was doing. That's why I said what I said. I see what you was doing, and that's why I said what I said because I see what you was doing. You ain't got to explain it. I see what you was doing, God. That's why I said what I said. Is you gonna build? Is you gonna grow some shit? Like in your apartment, you can grow herbs and spices.
Can you?
You don't even
Yeah,
need
I know
water.
it.
You need a little bit of water. You grow them shits in tears.
Yeah, but
exactly.
you know what? But
You
I
get
was
a
in. I
you
never
You
get
can
a
think
grow
about
black light.
mushrooms in your house. You can grow mushrooms in your
right.
house.
Yeah. All types of things. But you know,
Hold on.
I never have looked at that point of will I have to make my own food because or grow my own food because I don't see we headed in that direction. But you never know. Like I said, I fast 1 meal a day. So I'm not gonna be starved. I won't be hungry as the other person that need 3 meals a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not on that.
These
So with
lights,
that comes yeah.
you can
And
use
I'm
these lights to grow food right here.
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah,
I've
but
been
a lot
thinking
of people
about
don't have that discipline like that.
And I've been
Right.
You know,
thinking,
to eat one meal a day, you got to be disciplined. A lot of people don't have that discipline where they're like, I'm going to eat one meal a day from 4 to 6.
you
Some
know
people
what,
eat
God?
3 meals a day.
Huh?
You know what, God?
What? What's
Some
that?
motherfuckers ain't busy enough to eat one meal a day.
Right. You know?
Some
So
motherfuckers ain't busy enough. You got to be busy to eat one meal a day. You got to be
right,
doing shit to eat
right,
one meal a day.
right. Because I don't have time to sit there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't have that time. Because once I get up, I'm motivated. I got to do
You
this. I
feel
got to
me?
do that. You
Like,
got
like
plans, yeah.
some days I eat one meal because I forgot to eat.
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
But but like now, I haven't eaten anything today. I haven't eaten a meal. So, but I'm confident. I have water. Drink a couple of bottles of water, but I ain't eat as of yet. And I probably don't eat till tomorrow because I don't want to go with shit on
You
my
know,
system too late.
I drink my sparkling waters. You know what I
That's
mean?
what you
No
do,
sugar. You know what I mean?
right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
You
that but
know,
that that's a good that's a good idea that if you do want to plant your
That's where I
own
need that.
garden, it's doable. It's
it's
doable.
definitely doable, man. And and you don't need it. All you need is something that holds dirt.
A flower pot.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
A,
Pardon me.
a flower
Something
pot.
that holds soil. It could be a
Mm-hmm.
fucking cup. You can
This
grow
one,
something.
this one, my son grew right here
Uh-huh.
with this light. Now this isn't edible, but this light you plug it up. You get off Amazon. It's cheap. You
What
plug it
is
up.
it?
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold this.
Oh, see the young earth.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I got kicked out of my room. Earth and the grandson came up there like, nigga, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, I ain't got no beef, God. I ain't got no beef, God. Not at
What?
all.
Where your finger?
Peace.
Today
Hey,
Matthew Maggie, yeah, God.
El Sincere.
Yes, God. Yeah.
Please tell Miss D I said peace, man. It's been so
Peace,
long,
God.
man.
I can see,
Please tell
God,
her
I
I
can
said
see you.
peace.
I see you, God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thou
I see
wisdom
you
brings
too,
about
God.
understanding. Yeah, I see
Everything
you, God.
good, man. You
Maintain
know, it's
doing the same
crazy.
thing. What's that, God?
It's crazy. I told you how that whole situation went full circle, right? Remember when
Wipe
you had
yourself.
asked me to reach out to the guy that helped the sister up in the Poconos. She was having a
Right,
problem
wipe
with
your,
her
yes,
neighbor,
God.
right?
Indeed,
Okay.
God.
So now, I had got with the guys in Queens and I had got with the guy Life down there,
Uh-huh.
God Allah, right? Okay.
Right.
So you know what I mean? Tell me how I wound up going to the dentist and she wound
Right.
up being my dentist.
Get the fuck out of here, God. You lying.
Word is life. Word
That's
is
how
life.
this see how this man,
Because
that's
I'm sitting in the chair. I'm sitting
right.
in the chair and I said peace.
Uh-huh.
And then
Right.
she said
All right.
peace. And
You
she
got
said,
it. You
why
got
you
it.
say peace? I said, because I'm a 5%er. She's like,
Right.
peace, God. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then her sister was married to Bulletproof Sham God.
Right, but forget God.
You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? And
Yeah,
then
God.
we was building it, you know what I mean? We was building and stuff, man.
Right.
She was
All right.
she was a beautiful woman, man.
Wow, God. That's how the universe works, though, God. Once you get somebody that traveled through your cipher once or have some type of, dealings with you, 10 out of 100 million times you're gonna run back into that person again. That's how it is with the universe.
You
You
know
know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
'Cause
And,
right
and we
because
and, and we and when me and her was building, that's how I was like, wait a minute. You know the guy
right.
Life down
Uh-huh.
down Atlanta? She was like, yeah.
Right.
And I was like, you was having a problem with your neighbor? She was like, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh man, we was gonna
Right.
come out there. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Yeah,
told her
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
So
yeah.
God Stacker Divine said it's funny. KB said sometimes he forgets to eat. I was just building with my daughter, telling her eating is like a chore for me. Only eat because I know I should not because I want to. Or gotta eat to live, not live to eat.
Right.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
who said? I know Murder Burger ain't say that. I know Murder Burger ain't say that.
look. I'm not gonna say eating is a chore because I like
I
eating
know
myself.
I
Right.
know Murder Burger did not say eat
Right.
to live.
I
Yeah.
enjoy food, but not to my own detriment.
Well, yeah,
God's
God,
like
you just
divine eat White Castle.
yeah.
He
I
do not
just
eat
yeah.
the
Yeah. No, back in the days, I used to fuck them White Castle burgers up too. You know what I'm saying?
I
You get
never
a
had it.
picture. You never had
Ain't
one?
no
Yeah,
White
God.
Castle.
Yeah,
Nah, I
well,
never had White Castle.
man, I had White Castle in 1965, God. That's how long back in Queens too, in the desert.
I
Well,
saw the movie Harold and Kumar, but
uh-huh.
I never tried it.
God, I did it. I used to tear them White Castles up, man. They was so
Oh
small.
man.
Man,
Uh,
yo, you could go through a
They have
bunch
them
of them
at the
bad boys.
store, but I never, by the time
Well,
I seen
but
them,
see,
I
I don't
Nah,
stopped
know
the
how.
store
getting big.
ones,
Right.
the store
I
ones
don't
ain't the
eat.
ones. You
Yeah,
gotta get
yeah.
it from the White Castle. The store ones
Yeah,
ain't the ones.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
White
Yeah.
Castle's
And
not
they
close
got
by.
crystals too. Crystals is down south. Crystals is like White Castle in South Carolina. You know, North Carolina, they got a restaurant that sell them little burgers like White Castles. But you gotta go all the way down south for those. But God, I don't even eat meat no more. I only eat like fish and my main vegetables. Once
Yeah,
you
so
know,
Watch
once
Out for Divine said, KB, no more murder
mhm.
burger. You remember
Nah,
that?
yeah. Mm-hmm. But God, them murder burgers used to be the shit, God. I can't lie. Yeah, I
I
can't
never
lie,
had murder burger.
God. And that's the first
Cause them
fast
Jones,
food
cause
place
them
that I
Jones
was
murder
cooking.
you. They murder your guts.
Murder,
That's
yeah, yeah, murder you up, damn
uh,
right. Yeah, eat too many of them bad boys, you gonna be having cramps and shit
the
like that. You
last
know I
time,
shouldn't,
look,
have ate
the
too many
last
of them
time I
shits. Yeah,
The
God.
last time I ate some White Castle, I got sick, and I knew all them. I knew right then it was the White Castle.
You
That was the
already
only
know,
thing
God.
different in my life. And it had you sick.
Yeah,
It had you sick for a whole day. That till
I
it
bet
run
it
through
did.
you. You
Yeah,
be
because
sick till it
no,
run through.
man,
He
they
said, El
that's
God, I'm from the desert. We had White Castle in Jamaica and East
yeah,
Elmhurst.
yeah. Jamaica Avenue and on Hillside. You know what I'm saying? And one on Hillside by what's that by the where 165th, 166, somewhere up the White Castle's up there on Hillside. Matter of fact, it's over there by shit. Oh man, you know how you come down Hillside and like the damn, I can't think of the name of the street, but it's over there by 166, 170, back over there in Hillside Avenue, because the other one's on the avenue, you know.
Yeah, White
you
Castle's
talking
not
about over there
popular
by
over here.
Queens Boulevard?
And they got one on Francis Lewis. The White
Uh,
Castle's on Francis Lewis.
Yeah, White Castle's not popular over here. We got what's popular is like Wendy's and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's over
Like
here
y'all,
too.
like on the West Coast, they got Jack in the Box on the West Coast.
Yeah,
They had
Yeah,
Jack
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Jack in
Box
the
out here
Box.
back in the day,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't got
We
Yeah.
Jack
got
in the
a
Box no more.
we got a place called Dick's here. It's
Uh-huh.
a it's a local restaurant chain. Like
Uh-huh.
if you come over here and they're like, we're gonna go eat Dick's, it's basically unless you're on like Broadway, that's a
Uh-huh.
different meaning. But like there's a restaurant chain that's old fashioned
Okay.
and it's one of those walk up ones.
Mm-hmm.
You can't adjust anything. You get the
Right.
burger exactly how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those plain kind of burger, not plain, but it's
The
like
mustard,
fashion
the
after the
mustard ketchup,
1950s.
the mustard and onion hamburger.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
You
So
gotta take the
Right.
ketchup on the side. You take the
Uh-huh.
ketchup on the side, just mustard and onions on his
Yeah.
dough.
you
Hey,
can't
Yeah.
do
hey, but
that.
them be the ones. Them used
And
to be
God,
the
Yeah,
you know what?
ones.
And they got a White Castles on Atlantic Avenue.
Them used
The
to
one,
be the ones
yeah.
though, wise.
You know
They
where
toast
Atlantic
that
is?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
they toast that bun too. They toast that bun.
Uh-huh.
He said,
Uh,
yeah, by where the bank was by the Coliseum, they tore that down. Only one
Yeah.
in Queens Boulevard by the mall.
Yeah, they turned down that whole 155th Street. That whole block. I grew up
Yeah,
on that block. Yeah, God. They
yeah.
make
So
it,
Dick's, yeah.
huh?
So the restaurant here, Dick's, yeah, like I said, it's a walk up. They got the big
Mhm.
ass windows. You can only order, the little. It's like 1950s, 1960s
Right.
burgers. They're not
Okay.
changing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they just recently
Wrap
started
them in that
getting
yellow paper. They wrap them in that yellow paper.
Right,
exactly how
God.
McDonald's used to be back in the day.
Uh-huh.
But they
Yeah.
just like a few years ago just accepted credit cards and debit cards. It
Right.
was only cash for like 50 some years.
Right.
Yeah, and so if you had to go there, it was just cash. You couldn't anything like that.
Shit, that's
And
that's
so
uh that's some places like in Chinatown. When I get go to Chinatown when I'm in New York, and on my way back to Delaware, I catch the China bus right over there by the F train on 6th Street, and they got a Chinese restaurant, and my wife be wanting that duck. You know what I'm saying? Bring home that crispy duck. So that shit, yo, God, they only want cash. They won't take no fucking credit card. Everything is cash. So I believe you. You know, and they still got restaurants that like that. Yeah.
yeah, over here a lot of restaurants, a lot of places, they're not accepting cash anymore. They're a cashless place because COVID. So they stop with the cash.
All right, Wise, I'm gonna break out because I gotta go to work in the morning.
All right, peace to God. Appreciate you coming on.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace to God.
Yeah,
Almighty.
pardon me, God.
Also good. Almighty. What's the
Yes.
science?
What happened?
Yeah. What else I wanted to
Hello?
say was
I don't know what happened to my volume, God.
You're still I can hear you, oh God.
what was I gonna say? I forgot I was gonna say
I don't know,
something.
God. I ain't got no sound.
But I can hear you.
We can hear
I
you.
don't know. Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you. Um
I don't know. This shit went to my YouTube.
Just come back on.
yeah, it's, what I was to say, yeah, I wanted to build on a farm. We grow our own, right? Also, yeah, about doubt. Religion is like to believe is to like have doubt. That's why I was going through that science when I first got knowledge of myself. You believe that means you're in doubt. You're not sure. And that's the science that we study. We deal with the science of knowing through learning. That's basically what I wanted to say. But yeah, but I wanted to put that in the atmosphere because if they really are, there's going to be a food shortage. I think we need to get on it ASAP to be ahead of everything because it takes time for food to grow. Uh, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Yeah. But I don't. If they light years away, I don't bear witness. I don't bear witness to that shit. But I like the TV show though. The TV show and the cartoons.
So what would you suggest to start growing first?
Greens. The vegetarians always taught me that the green stuff will save your life.
So greens, like actual greens?
Broccoli, yeah, broccoli, spinach, moringa. It take years for apples to grow. Those trees, they take like good 15 years. That and pineapples and stuff. Those take like 15 years, to my knowledge. Everything is on YouTube. You could Google it too. With the green stuff, the green peppers is definitely the easiest to grow. You need some sunlight. You got to be in a position where you have space and sunlight, to my knowledge. Water, good
No,
soil.
you can use that light that I had that I showed. You
Okay.
can, you can look on Amazon, get you a light like that and a UV light, and you know you can have starter plants
Yeah,
and grow plants like that. People been
yeah,
growing plants inside their house for decades. So
that's
the
peace.
starter There's certain plants that grow year round. The young God taught me that, and I bear witness to. Yeah, like you could grow potatoes indoors. You could grow potatoes. I saw a woman grow potatoes in a laundry basket. So you could grow potatoes in a laundry basket. Uh, you could grow onions. Yeah, people are already growing onions and potatoes in their cabinets, in their pantries, because they take a long time to use them, and they grow anyway.
That's it.
So,
Word is life.
you know, they start growing without any soil. There's
Yeah.
some plants. There's some plants that you don't need soil. They grow in water.
Yeah, the tower. I seen that aquaponics. I've seen that that instrument before.
Yeah, so there's plants you could grow vertically, and it don't have to be that expensive version of the water tower. Um, you know, you can start like the guy said, spices, herbs. Uh, you know, get a UV light off Amazon. They cost like $20. Get some shit reused. I was just talking about juice boxes or drinking juice. You can cut it and reuse that. Put soil in it. Put the soil in it. Reuse it. Grow stuff.
And you could get seeds from shit you eat.
Exactly.
Take the seeds right out, put them on a paper towel, let them dry, plant the motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You said you got 100,000 seeds. You bought some
on Amazon. True indeed.
Yeah, so you know, I got some that's like 15,000, and so it wasn't as expensive. But
Right.
there's certain seeds. There's certain seeds that you can't buy. Well, over here they say you can't. I can't buy them and bring them here. So there's certain seeds that is that I don't know if they don't want those type of seeds to grow, blah blah blah. At least on Amazon, you can't ship them to your location. Well, my location, because they said it doesn't. You know,
some shit be foreign. They be foreign to you, like you were saying, foreign to your area and shit. They can't introduce them. They can't introduce that shit. Like they'll probably fuck around, be a parasite to the area.
Exactly.
A predator to other plants.
Invasive and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's crazy because like it's real crazy, right? When you start taking something serious, you really start learning about it, and then you be like, oh, okay. Like I never knew about like onions in the garden, like how onions is like they protect certain plants and stuff.
Exactly.
And you could get like cross growing, like where you grow certain crops together because they protect each other. One crop might bring a certain kind of insect that eats the insects that eat the other crop or whatever, stuff like that. You feel me?
Exactly. Yeah.
And bees, man, look, I want a garden and a beehive. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, you get all that free
I'm gonna
honey.
give me some wasps. Cause you know they said wasps protect it's a certain crap that wasps protect and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm about to I'm gonna have my own little ecosystem.
Bees are probably the most important insect in the world.
Word is life.
Yeah.
Word is life.
Without them, a lot of our food.
Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted.
Without them, we would starve. You feel me? Like literally
Won't
starve.
be no medicine.
They made a cartoon about that.
Won't be no medicine.
Yeah.
You feel me?
A whole bunch of fruits, vegetables wouldn't be, you know, our population would dwindle without them. For real. Like, I'm talking about damn near extinction, G. Without
like the only motherfuckers be living is motherfuckers that's allergic to bees.
Yeah, and the people that got beehives, so that protect them. So we got to make sure.
Oh wait! You said if it wasn't no bees, wait a minute. So if it
Yeah,
wasn't,
yeah, but look. I was going
wait
to
a minute.
go. I was going to put a little stipulation, like
I'm
there
about
was like
to
a
say.
virus. Because remember, they were saying something like a virus was killing hella bees or something.
Uh-huh.
It was like a few years ago. I don't know if you recall that, but
There's always something with bees, though. Is that the killer bees from Africa keep coming?
they would kill us, huh?
They coming this year. I think they were last. Wait,
Man, they've been
they
saying that
coming.
for hella long. G.
They
Yeah.
coming. That's why they've been saying it, because they coming.
No, but there's wasps. There's wasps that be killing hella bees though.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful about the wasps that you introduce too, because they murk a lot of bees.
Uh-huh.
Bees are hella important. Hella important.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, God Snap and Divine. It might mess up the ecosystem at Wise. We have that problem in now Y with these lantern bugs originating from China. They are a plague now in New York. Yeah, because like if
That's
something
everywhere. That's everywhere on the East Coast.
Yeah, because there's certain, like, for example, I've been watching videos on Facebook of this guy that snorkels. He dives. He doesn't snorkel. He dives in Florida, and because Florida has lionfish. They're lionfish, so that's what they're called, and they're striped. They're black and white, and they got like needles in their back, right? That's sharper than hypodermic needles. So you step on it, and they're venomous. So they were introduced, and there is nothing in the area that knows
can kill it.
that. Yeah, exactly. So they eat a lot of fish, and so they're destroying the ecosystem in the region.
Yeah, because like the certain animals start to grow that's not supposed to take over. Like that happened in that's happening in the West Coast right now with the sea urchins, because something's out there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Something they predator going, so now they just the seals is going, so now they just out there doing their thing. Taking over.
Eating everything, G.
Yeah.
Something
and just shitting in the water. It's just shitting in the water.
And some things get introduced. Some things accidentally get introduced, and they're in that ecosystem, and nothing knows how to eat it, or nothing knows, okay, this is a prey, right?
Indeed.
And so that's why humans have to step in and hunt the lionfish and hunt the sea urchins, because there's a lot of people that go that collect the sea urchins, but they multiply like a motherfucker. So
Yeah.
I saw a video. Them motherfuckers covered the whole floor.
Yeah. Yeah. It was on Nova or something, right?
Exactly. Yeah, because like in some places they're delicacies.
Yeah.
Like,
and they was trying to bring them together. They was like, so people start eating them, we can y'all gonna have to eat a hell of a lot.
A hell of a lot, dude.
And that was the same one when they was growing the shrimps out there in motherfucking Arkansas somewhere, right? Right.
I think so.
They was growing the shrimp. You seen that one before when they was growing the shrimp?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they was taking the shrimp like they got shrimp farms out there in the Midwest now, because whatever their crops was, what I mean, they couldn't do the crop thing, so they switched over, and now they started the shrimp farm. The shrimp is the most ate seafood.
Yeah, and their purpose is not even to be eaten. Their purpose is to clean the bottom of the ocean. That's why they're known as the sea worms.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that because shrimp they grow pretty fast. They're small.
Yeah. Like they eat like it's an astronomical number of tons of shrimp a year, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
they
it's
eat a whole bunch of
astronomical.
bottom feeders, and so
Real
yeah,
talk.
because they farm them to regulate the price and also regulate the population.
Exactly.
You see, because like and also that's why you see like crab and lobster videos where they throw the crab and lobster back into the ocean if they're mating females.
Uh-huh.
Like if they have the fish on them, or not the fish, but the eggs. If they have the eggs on their stomach or their belly, their underside, then they throw them back because they need to repopulate.
Keep the population.
Exactly. Yeah.
Indeed.
So, yeah, there's a few like there's a few invasive goddamn plants over here that just took over. You gotta really fight them motherfuckers. Like a lot of the weeds and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we got sticker bushes, which are blackberries, right? They blackberries grow on them, and so I grew up eating them, but they're like invasive as hell, G.
I know what you're talking about. It's like the they got the leaves with the with the pointy ends on the leaves, right?
The stem is pointy.
Oh, the stem is pointy. See, okay, I
Yeah,
never seen them. I thought you were talking
yeah.
about the ones like with the leaf be pointy and they got like a berry on there.
Nah. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but they're even over there. So all that green over here, those
Yeah.
are hold on. All that green, the bushes down there, those are all sticker bushes. And
Damn, that's
yeah,
scary.
they
That's scary. I wouldn't
they
even walk near
kill
there.
yeah, well, they're growing unchecked because they fence that off and they're selling that. Actually, they're making condos across the street. But yeah, if you don't stop them, G,
And they grow like viney, right? They get viney.
no, that's something else. But
Okay.
like there's certain vines that wrap around trees and stuff and choke them. But or not choke them, but like take all the resources.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Still like let me get that. Take all their nutrients. Take all their nutrients.
Let me take that.
It's
Take
like
that.
both of ours now. It's just like both of ours now.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like a tapeworm. Yeah, you eat brush. You eat brush. And yeah, so but the sticker bushes, you get blackberries from them.
Yo, God, you all right?
Yeah, all right. Y'all just got me laughing like hell.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're so I grew up, you got peppers, their stems is just like roses, right? But they're so their stems is all like the roses stems, the points, they're thicker, but these ones are small. So they're smaller. And so there's a whole bunch of them. So like if you walk through the woods and like you got pants on, they'll stick to your pants and wrap around you, basically.
Already know. Ooh.
And so if you don't got pants, boy, that shit gonna you gotta delicately take that off. So yeah, but they got berries and shit, and we used to eat them growing up. So you could pick a whole bunch of them and like make a whole bunch of berries and stuff. But
Hey,
yeah,
Wise,
what's up?
did you know that the potato was related to the tomato?
Potato related to tomato?
Yes.
How so?
Okay. Now I seen it because now I like the leaves, right? Because I matter of fact, I was talking to Devon, and he was like because I was talking about potatoes because me and somebody was building and he was talking about potatoes. I'm like, it's a starch. He was like, but what is it? I'm like, it's a starch. Then I'm like, you know what? Wait, what is it? So I looked it up. I just looked it up in the dictionary. It's a vegetable and it's related to the tomato. It said it in the dictionary. Then when I was building with Devon, he said, I got tomatoes and potatoes out here growing. He showed me a potato leaf and a tomato leaf. The leaves is the same. And then I was talking to somebody else who got a garden, and then she got this app where it talk about plants and how they related. And they related because they both got tendrils and something else.
No, I didn't know because I know they're different. They're considered different categories of.
But they got
plants.
they got the same genus.
Yeah, because I know like potatoes are like tumors.
Tubers. That's what it is. Tubers. That's what
Yeah,
the term is.
because
I said tendrils.
they grow in the ground, but tomatoes don't.
Yeah, but they both have tubers, and it's something else that they related.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think they got this. I think they the same genus. Cause when I seen it, I was like, "What the hell?" You feel me?
Yeah, I didn't
Because
know that.
they always say tomatoes is a fruit. You know what
Tomatoes?
I'm saying?
Yeah, it is a fruit.
Exactly. So that's what I'm like. Wait, how the fuck? One got the seeds on the inside, one got the seeds on the outside. Like, how is they related? You know what I mean?
So potatoes are more so like they're more so like the root. They're not necessarily the root, but it's that's what makes them a tuber is that the roots grow out of them and they grow in the ground. Just like celery root, right? So celery root, you got potatoes, you got onions.
I'm about to say onions do that too, right?
Yeah, onions, radish, shit, what are some other ones? But you get the point. So those are all a part of that, like tubers or tumors or whatever. But yeah, like potatoes are way easier to grow than tomatoes, though. So if they are related, tomatoes need to grow. They need to, get some advice, some pointers from their cousin. Be easier to grow because you got to do a hell of a lot of shit for tomatoes. And like
Is
I
that
was
so?
saying, yes,
And what's the names too?
Yo,
Cucumber.
God, I'm back.
peace.
Peace, God. Yeah, yo, man, this thing keep cutting off, and then I be trying to go here, go there to try to reconnect, and it's just getting to a lot of shit. But I'm here because I'm not used to this type of building. You know what I'm saying online, so this is all new to me again.
It's all peace. It's peace.
Yeah.
So
God.
right now we're talking about growing vegetables and fruit and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And how the tomato and potato related. And
Okay.
like I was saying earlier, you can grow potatoes in a washcloth basket.
Yeah.
Because like you could just take the roots, or you could take some old potatoes because they're going to grow anyway.
Break them up, cut it up.
Right. Yep. Cut them up.
Plant it in some soil.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm learning not to say dirt. It's soil.
You learn not to say dirt, God?
It's not dirt. It's soil.
So
yeah, God.
What
soil.
y'all think about?
Compost.
Yeah, and compost too. And compost.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
You use the compost. You mix the compost with the soil. That's when you get that.
So
that
what
black stuff? You get that black stuff. All carbon.
Black gold. Black gold.
What do y'all think about the original people having the same skin color as all the soil on Earth?
We are the father of civilization in God's universe. Our seed is black, God. So if your seed is black, then the only thing gonna come from the fruit is black seeds. So I don't really understand that question. No,
the literal soil of the Earth.
The soil.
Yeah, the ground.
The soil. God, we rich soil. The soil was started in Africa, God, Asia, as they call Africa. So our soil originally was that black, good soil. You know what I'm saying? This plant, the first seed in life, it has to be fruit. You know what I'm saying? So that
No,
black sheep, yeah, but
I
that
got
comes from, that comes from the beginning, God. When we decided to call this our home, did we, how did we
let me
become
let
as?
me let me
Okay, clear it
clarify.
up.
Let me
Yeah,
clarify what I'm asking. Because we all got different shades of
right.
black, right?
16 shades, God.
And then brown and yellow, right? And so, do y'all see that there are different colors of soil as well?
Yeah, you got sand. You got some beaches, they sand as white as could be. And then you got the beaches out there in Coney Island, that sand is brown and dingy, you know what I'm saying? So it depends on the origins of where you at in the world to know how the sand is gonna be.
And would you say the sand matches the skin tone of all the original people?
Yes,
The sand
yes.
represents the
To answer
understanding
your
seed.
question, to answer
The
your question
understanding seed. You
was
got the knowledge seed, wisdom
yes.
seed, and the understanding seed. The understanding seed, it could be light as could be, but they still the seed of the original people.
To
So
answer
yes, you
your
can have
question though,
different colored sand. Huh?
to answer your question was yes. And like I and like and I never thought about it, right? But just now when you said it, now I can see where that story of Adam come from.
Right.
You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know that was a story older than
Right. Right.
this retelling of it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I can
Well,
see where somebody would get that from. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
we had to come out of the ground because we the same
Uh-huh.
color.
And
That's how we come
people,
from the earth.
true indeed, and to go further in that, because people even today talk about, from the earth going back to the earth, right, or going back to the soil, right, and so that's why I asked, is that we all different shades,
Right.
right? We all original, but there's
Mm-hmm.
different shades of soil. There's some soil that's extremely dark,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well, some that's
there's some
extremely light.
soil that's light.
But they, like
Indeed.
I said,
Exactly.
it's still like the understanding seed. You got the knowledge seed, wisdom seed, and understanding
Exactly.
seeds. So yes, they're gonna
Yeah.
be light skinned original people. Real light. They're gonna be so light you're gonna think they Caucasian. But they're original people. So that's how we different
Oh yeah,
shades
I
come to
agree.
be. Yeah.
I'm saying, do you see that it matches the soil, the natural soil of the earth? Because like sand is like, well, so most of the sand on the beaches come from a fish. Did y'all know that?
Fuck no.
Mhm.
I thought the
Yeah,
sand was I thought
major.
the sand was just like
Hello?
the ocean. Like the bottom
Yeah.
pushing up.
So
Yeah.
majority of the sand on beaches actually comes from a specific type of fish.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the name because I,
Yeah.
I don't recall the name. But this fish, now of course, sand is a little different from the rocks that come from the volcano or the mountains and the silt, which is called the right.
Indeed.
And when it
All right.
freezes, and
He's
then
God. Yeah.
Like like sand ain't
Yeah.
sediment,
Yeah. Everything
right?
good. Yeah. I'll tell him I talked to
um,
you. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I
It
said. All
was.
right, dog. Everything good though. All right. All right.
It was.
yeah.
It's like you saying sand ain't sediment.
Okay, so it's called the parrotfish.
Ain't that
Right.
Dory?
That's a clownfish.
I thought what's the name was a clownfish.
Oh no, no, yeah, Nemo. Nemo's the
The clownfish, right? Dory was the parrotfish, right?
I don't think so because they're different. I don't know.
Okay.
Um so this fish is hold on. Okay, so blah blah blah. They're coral reefs, all that, blah blah blah. All right, so okay, so blah blah blah. Okay, forming a beak. All right, so let me get to the economic. Okay, hold on. Feeding. Yeah, they got a. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, so is this even the right one? Okay. Okay, so the humphead parrotfish can produce 200 pounds of sand each year.
How?
So what they do is they eat a lot of rocks and coral. So they eat coral, rock, and seagrasses, and they grind them up in their teeth, and their teeth continuously grow, right? And so they their excrement is actually the sand. So um, each one produce 90 kilograms, 200 pounds of sand each year. While feeding, parrotfish must be cognizant of predation by one of the main predators, lemon shark. On the Caribbean coral reef, parrotfish are important consumers of sponges. Blah blah blah. Protect the reef. Blah blah blah. Let's see.
Are they
Leaving.
are they now where are they at? Because this can't be all beaches, right?
No, they're over. So they said a lot of them are Caribbean coral reef. They're really on the reefs,
Okay.
and so let's see. But let me
So that's
see.
all that. So that's all that white sand.
I don't know.
Cause you know them reefs, like that reef sand, be that real light sand, like like the Caribbean sand, the motherfucking out there like Australia and shit over there. You know what I'm saying? They got real light sand, cause you know they got like them is Samoa where they got the black sand? That's them Samoan Islands where they got black sand at.
So the greenhead hump. Okay, so these fish can reach 4 feet, 4.9 feet. Let's see.
Tall?
Yeah, long. It is found on the reefs in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, from the Red Sea to the West Somalia in the east, and from the Yama Islands. Okay, blah blah blah. Conservation. Okay. I'm trying to get the specific fish though, because the parrotfish is a big family, and so there's different kinds. But the
Uh-huh.
one I just talked about is the biggest one, and
Uh-huh.
so I'm trying to find the exact one. Uh,
So it's one that's responsible for more than that?
well, the one I read before, it was the humphead.
Okay.
So there's the parrotfish is the big group, and then there's different
Yeah.
groups in it. And
Okay.
so what when I talked about
No, what I was saying, like, is one that's responsible that make more sand than that.
Hold on, let me go back to it. So it
I know you
said
said they make like, what you said, 200 kilograms,
no 200 pounds of
200
sand each
pounds
year.
a year.
So they said the humphead parrotfish.
Yeah.
So the one I found that under is parrotfish. And
Uh,
so and then the next one, the big one, the 4-foot one, that is the green humphead parrotfish. So that's the
okay.
biggest one. So I gotta find the actual humphead parrotfish.
How much do it say? How much sand that make?
That's a 200 one.
Okay,
But I gotta find that one. So
got you.
yeah, because I
That's crazy.
yeah, because
I bet a lot of those are up, but you can't eat them fish.
no, you can't.
I wonder what else they eat though. So they must get all they get all their nutrients from the grass.
So like they eat a lot of the coral, so rocks, all that stuff. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so El God Sincere said what? So hold on, let me look it up again. So said
Because there's a lot of fish that you can't eat. Like that one called Dr. Fish. That joint is poisonous. It's not healthy for you.
There's a lot of fish I'm not eating. Like
Right.
I stick with my basics. You feel me?
Right.
Pasta,
I don't even eat.
salmon.
I don't even eat it.
Yeah, I already
I don't
know.
eat fish.
Okay. Okay. You ain't got to say it like that. You ain't got to say it like that. Yeah, that's why they say vegans be a cult, man. Because how y'all be look that look y'all be having when people talk about me. It just look like disdain. You feel me? Y'all all have the same look too. Like, and then be like, no, you know, you do you. I just
What I said, what fish create fish? What fish create sand? So parrotfish are the fish that create sand. They eat coral and algae, and after digesting the edible parts, they excrete the indigestible calcium carbonate as fine sand.
yeah. And where are
So parrotfish are significant contributors to sand production in tropical and subtropical ocean. So sand production, after digesting the edible parts, they excrete the indigestible calcium, blah, blah, blah. A single parrotfish can produce between 200 and 1,000 pounds of sand annually.
so that one was the little one.
Yeah.
So
So
that was the little one.
so other fish, a surgeonfish, similar to the parrotfish, surgeonfish also graze on algae and can produce sand, can contribute to sand formation indirectly. There's other marine organisms, including sea urchins and mussels, also contribute, or mollusks also contribute to sand through bio erosion. But parrotfish are the most notable sand producers. So the sand produced by parrotfish help maintain beaches and support marine habitats. Yeah. So
You know what? That really answered the question for me too, because I've always wondered like why it was sand on these islands and in the desert. Like, you feel me?
They got sand. They got sand. Yeah. They got sand.
Yo,
What you
that
call
just
it
really
too?
answered a lot of questions.
yep, it's a fish. It's a
The
fish
fish
that
that help
casts it up.
build the sand. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
Hey,
have a little sand island out there in the middle of the ocean. So just in case you sink it, you could go sit on the sand until Coast Guard come get you.
You learn
Sand
something new.
dunes, sand dunes.
You learn something new every freaking day, man.
Yeah, you hit me with the tomato and potato, so I had to hit you with that.
Now, see, that's brotherly love right there. That's brotherly love.
I saw
You
it
teach me,
on
you teach
like
me something, and you teach me something, I'm gonna teach your ass something back.
because I saw it like on I don't want to say Discovery Channel, but you know it's like that. And so they were talking about how a fish creates hella sand, and so you know like
You got to show me. You got to show me.
so for everyone that wants to look it up, it's called the humphead. Hold on. Yeah, the humphead parrotfish.
Parrotfish. Yep.
The humphead parakeet.
Parrotfish. So and it'll automatically go to it, but it's the green humphead parrotfish. You look it up.
The green humphead parrotfish.
Green humphead parrotfish.
And
is that the fish that look like it got a big lump on his forehead?
Exactly.
And that's just one of them.
Ugly looking one.
And that's just one of them.
Yeah, that's one.
And he the little,
there's
he the little one. Because he only do 200 a year. He only do 200 a year. That ain't nothing. That's nothing.
But it depends how big it grows.
That's baby boy.
It depends on how it depends on how big it grows though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's baby boy.
200 from 200 to 1,000 pounds a year, G.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 1,000 pounds. That's half a car.
Yeah,
that's a half a car.
They shitting out hella sand, G. They got the runs.
Yo, hey, yo, I don't even think, my man, I don't think I eat 1,000 pounds of food in a eat 1,000 pounds of food in a year. Not even, let alone shit out 1,000 pounds.
I don't know, G. I don't know. I'm not going. I think. Yeah, no, I think people do.
1,000 pounds is a lot of food, bro.
So, all right. So
let's 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds is 20 pounds of food a week. 20 pounds of food is a lot of food a week, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of food. That's why I'm saying I know I don't eat 20 pounds of food a week.
Nah,
bro.
I don't think so.
I don't eat 5 pounds of food a day. Like, you feel me? 3 pounds. I don't eat 3 pounds of food a day.
I don't know about that, G.
3 pounds of food?
Yeah, you gotta look. You gotta factor. Yo. You gotta factor certain things in. Fruits, right?
Yes.
Vegetables.
Okay.
But fruits make you go to the bathroom.
Okay. I'm just saying, fruits is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, if I eat meat, I'm not eating a pound of meat. Like, I know I'm not eating a pound of meat.
A burger, a thin one is like a quarter pounder.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. And so, let's say you eat a fillet of fish. That may be 2 pounds.
Hell no, fillet of fish ain't no 2 pounds.
Like, yeah, you're right. It's probably like.
And I eat fillet of fish. I eat fillet.
You know you be eating good, so the wish she cut up a whole half of the fish, whole fillet.
I eat fillet of fish though. I eat fillet of fish. It's something about that square piece of meat, man. I don't know what it is.
You better say meat and not fish. Yeah, because you don't know if that shit is fish.
It feel like
that, you definitely eat.
It feel like fish sometimes when it's hot. It feel like fish.
So you gotta factor in certain foods that you eat.
Yeah, but I mean, I can see myself eating 3 pounds a day, but like 20 pounds a week just seems like a lot. Because there's days when I won't.
21 pounds, God.
Huh?
3 pounds a day is 21 pounds a week.
But that's what I'm saying. But I'm not eating 3 pounds every day, I don't think. I know I'm not eating 3 pounds every day. I know I'm not eating 3 pounds every day.
You might eat more.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if the days eat more. I'm not eating twice as much. I'm just eating twice as much. Now, come on, I can average my ass off.
All right, so if you average three, right? Three, just averaging 3 a day, that's over 1,000 pounds a year.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think I'm averaging 3. That's why I was just saying. I don't think I'm averaging 3.
So okay,
But
so
I was just doing, and I was figuring like 20 times 50. You know what I'm saying? I know it's over 1,000, but I was just doing figuring 20 pounds a week times 50. But I can
oh
see
yeah,
how like,
I know.
but I can see how that's not a lot of food for real. Now, like
50,
breaking it down like that,
52.
it's not a
Yeah.
lot of food. It's not a lot of food.
Yeah, nah, it's not, because you can eat beans and stuff.
Yeah,
Like you can eat bread,
yeah,
beans,
yeah.
stuff that and you can eat soups and stuff. That's gonna be heavy,
Yeah.
right? Thanksgiving adds on
Hey
certain,
yo, like now, just thinking
barbecue.
like that, right? Now I'm just thinking like that, right? Now just think like that. Just show you like the kind of machine the body is, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That it could process. You know what I'm saying? Like a ton of food. Like you know what I'm saying? Because we talking about this 1,000 pounds. That's light. You know what I'm saying? That
So I'm
1,000
looking up.
pounds is light.
So I'm looking up. Well, okay. So how much does the average American eat? Okay. Well, I'm talking about pounds.
Uh-huh.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay. So on average, the average American eats just under 2,000 pounds of food per year.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. So I was saying that was light. So that's average American. But that's like, but that's probably
Yeah,
uh,
Americans be eating crazy.
yeah, exactly. they talk about 3 meals a day with dessert and snacks
Hell
and
yeah,
milk
they be eating
and
deep fried
milk
cake and shit.
and milk. You feel me?
So, so the average American eats just under 2,000 pounds of food per year, which includes all types of food such as dairy, meat, grains, fruit, vegetables, and junk food. This average about 5.5 pounds of food per day.
See, 5. That's a lot. That I guess they figuring that's that breakfast, lunch, and dinner shit. That triangle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like
That's a
grains,
lot,
that's heavy.
huh?
Grains is heavy.
Yeah, yeah. Especially whole grains, that's just seeds.
Yeah, you
Like
got junk food.
yeah, junk food
You got
heavy.
junk food and stuff.
Cause sugar heavy.
Junk food, hella heavy.
Yeah,
Sugars and all that. Yeah. And mind you, there's some food that just sits in your stomach too,
indeed.
like undigested ground beef. That sits in your stomach like 5 years.
I'm so glad I stopped messing with that. Like I just think sometimes like some of the stuff, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker put in their body, man. Like, whew, I'm glad I got there before it was too late.
Yeah. Damn. Y'all bored with us talking about this? Pace. There's 9 people in the chat, and nobody said anything in like
An hour.
16 minutes.
That's that's they all somewhere eating murder burgers. They tell you this shit.
Or
Y'all
Taco Hell.
motherfuckers, y'all motherfuckers that eat all healthy. Yeah, man. I told you, man. Look, it was crazy too, right? Because I got this pile of shirts that I keep because I know, like, because when I can fit them, that's when I know I'm you know what I mean. I'm in my groove. You feel me? So look, so I was purging some shit, like getting rid of a lot of shit that I don't wear no more and shit, do all that shit, right? Cleaning up my situation. And I'm like, let me try this on. You feel me? I put the one on that I've been holding out on for the longest, like, cause I haven't been able to fit this shirt in a long time. You feel me? I put that joint on, man. I was fitting that thing. I said, oh man. So look, then I tried another shirt and another shirt. I said, oh, they all going back up. They in rotation now. You feel
Damn,
me?
that's how you do it. Oh, and I know my bro got some great news. So go ahead, announce it. What you been doing, G?
What's that?
All the achievements you've been doing. If you're
Oh
willing to
man,
share with the class.
oh man, oh man. Well, since I've been home, man, right? I've been active, man. I've been really active. And I got into this program. I graduated from the program, got a leadership award. I got a scholarship to start my own business. They helped me start my LLC. So now I have a consultation to public speaking firm, and what I do is I designed a framework called the 3 C's, and that's commitment, consistency, and competence. And what I do is show people how to implement the 3 C's as practical tools into their life. You know what I'm saying? And then you make a commitment to be consistently competent in certain aspects of your life and shit. And to bring yourself some direction and some discipline. And I'm also I got a position at the nonprofit that I volunteer for. They put me on the the community collaboration and violence intervention board. So I do I'm a meeting facilitator for that crew. And then I'm on the reentry board too now. You feel me? They put me on the reentry board. That's where I'm about to have that thing lit. You hear me? Like, my goal is to make people that's locked up in Pennsylvania be like, man, I'm going to Allentown, man. They take care of brothers out there. They making sure you get everything you need. Get on your feet right. You feel me? Like, that's my goal, man. And I want to make it so, like, the children, when they come out of these programs and these placements and these juvenile detentions, man, that they never go back. Get them activated in life, man, and like they never go back, man. Like, that's my goal.
That's
I'm trying to
peace.
shut this down. I'm trying to shut these joints down, man. But and it's been a bunch of little other things, like, man, like, I'm active, man, in my son life. I got a son now. My lady friend, she got a son. He's 9 years old now, and he asked me to be his dad. So I've been building with him. I'm teaching him mathematics. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because this time I'm teaching him mathematics. We had a handshake, and one day I'm doing a handshake by myself and I'm counting, right? And I'm like, oh, that's the mathematics. So now when we do the handshake, we do the mathematics: knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, power, equality, God, Bill, born. And then you add the cipher. You feel me? so
You
so
indeed.
he so he learning mathematics like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's peace, God.
He playing football and shit. He nice too. Young boy do his thing. He's sharp because he's smart. You know what I mean? And he just now like he has somebody that's like fostering his like imagination and shit and making him think, and you know what I mean? Like
You
he
indeed.
he going to grow, man. He going to prosper, man. Like it's a blessing. You know what I mean? Like he keeping me safe just like I'm keeping him safe. You know what I mean?
You indeed.
I ain't drank since I had like I drank maybe twice since I've been home, but it's been a good 6 months since I had a drink and shit. I don't drink no more. You know what I mean? And that shit, like,
How long you been out?
I've been out since January. 7 months. Eight
Damn.
months. Yeah, 7 months.
That's
8 months
9 months.
now.
Almost 9 months.
It's 8 months now, yep.
When
January
did you
17th.
get out?
January 17th.
Oh, so it's about to be 9 months.
or 8, however you want to look at it. You know what I mean?
In 5 days, 17.
I'm counting.
What you talking about?
I'm counting the months on the inside. You count the months on the outside.
There you go. Yep. As long as you free, G. Yeah, I like that. You count the months on the outside. I'll count months on the inside. This is where you're supposed to be anyway. So, I count the months.
Because you know what I'm saying? Because look, you count January, February. I'm counting from January to February is one. From February to March is 2. You feel?
I messed around and turn the damn TV off or turn the computer off.
You heard what I was saying, right?
What?
I said, you counting the ones on the outside because you
No,
count January,
I heard that.
February.
Oh, you said what? What was that second part?
I said you counting the ones on the outside because you counting January, February, March, like that, right? I said I'm counting the ones on the inside because I'm counting from January to February is 1. From February to March is 2. From March to April is 3. See, them the months on the inside. You feel?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Yeah. I thought you was talking about counting the months on the inside in jail.
Oh, hell no. I don't count months in jail. I count days. All of them. All of them. Look how many I got. Okay, I got 1,000-something days. All right, I'm going to run this down.
1,017.
You feel me? Shit like that. You know what I mean?
All right, it's almost 3 hours. I'm gonna hop off before the queen get pissed at me.
Oh, man.
It's been a long time since I came on, so we had to do it. We hit up a whole bunch of topics.
Yeah.
From
Hey,
aliens to
hey, that other topic we going to touch on personal, all right? That other topic.
Which one is that?
About my baby mama. We gonna
Hey, it wasn't personal when you put in there. You put in the chat.
That was enough information. That was enough information. Huh?
No, I mean on Kiwi.
Oh.
Would you be buying the dry kiwi?
No, the whole kiwi. I chopped it into 4 pieces.
Okay.
So
I'll be buying. Like you can go to the store. They got the dry kiwi too. You know what I mean? I eat that. Like it tastes like gummy. It tastes like gummies.
Yeah.
My kids love kiwi.
You know what I mean? I get the dry kiwi. I get the dry I get the dried what you call it? The dried mangoes. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get. I can't wait to. I really can't wait till I get me some time where I can really.
Does it cost less than the kiwi itself?
Huh?
Does it cost more than the kiwi or less than the kiwi?
I don't know. It just be in the bag. So yeah, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I got food stamps.
In the nighttime, if I want to snack on something, I snack on some fruit.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Or I get me some. I started eating nuts too. Like I get trail mix. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
that's heavy.
Shit, I get trail mix and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna.
Everybody's body is different.
I put some M&Ms in there. All right, because I be needing that little sugar every few bites. But that's what I do. They got these peanuts. They spicy, sweet and spicy. Plain and sweet and spicy. They delicious. With raisins in there.
I appreciate everyone coming on because today was today is 3 years since the old earth returned to the essence.
Peace and blessings.
Yeah. So
yesterday was my old dad's born day. Rest in peace.
Blessings.
And then my old dad, his born day is in 5 days. So he returned last month. Well, 4 years ago, last month. So yeah, man. Yeah, I wanted to bring it back.
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man.
My
Peace to all the
condolences. I
guys, man.
understand.
Peace to all the guys out there. I don't know who spoke up or whatever. You know, it's usually the same
And
one.
peace to all the
Yeah.
family. Peace to
Peace.
All
all
y'all.
human families of the planet Earth.
A lurker just like a troll.
Exactly. I see you peeking, but you ain't speaking.
Ah!
Yeah. See, I'm lightening up the load, God. When it comes to the nighttime, I eat fruit, God, so I could for lighten up the load.
That's what we got to do, man.
I stopped eating that. I stopped eating after 7.
You got some discipline that I ain't got yet. Well, I had it. I got to get it back.
Sometimes I might not eat. Sometimes I might not eat till after 7.
Yeah, nah. I make sure I eat.
But if I eat that late, I'll probably be up for a few more hours. You know what I'm saying? It ain't eat like that and then lay down and shit.
Gotta give your stomach a break.
Yeah. Hey man. Hey, look, man. I got in damn near 20,000 steps today.
Oh shit! There we go.
Yeah.
I'm about to hit the treadmill downstairs, and then my goal. You know, I've been going 1.5 miles, and so not 20,000. So, but you know.
Yeah, 2,000 is like 4 miles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you know what I mean?
5,280 feet.
I had a moving job today, and then I went, and then I passed up a couple of rides.
Okay, that's peace. Yeah, so I'm about to head off, hit the treadmill, and then be with the family, and then
Peace to the God, to the family.
Peace.
Peace to the planet Earth. Have a good night. Peace.
Good night.
Peace.
So peace, everyone. It was a great one. Peace, everyone. It was a great one. First one back in hella long. Might be 3-4 months or something like that. It's a good one. It's a good one. We hit hella topics and everything. But gotta come off. You see that's my hat right there. You know, the God know how to dress, all that good stuff. All right, so peace of the gods, peace of the earth, peace of the babies, man, peace of the babies, peace of the civilized, and peace of the uncivilized, because the uncivilized needed more. Peace.